What it is. You know what it is. It's the I Do It for Hip Hop podcast. Hashtag the sound of now 2024. It's me, your boy, the sarcastic criminal, the hip hop king of the north, the three-eyed raven of rhyme, Great Pharaoh. And I am joined by the profound conqueror. He is the mumbling mushroom, the Bentley driving extraordinaire, and Mr. Can I Live? Bentley Boog is in the building. Tell the people what's been going on and what have you been listening to.
What up, yo? What's been going on, man? Mother's Day. That was a lot. We got both of our moms down here. It's hard to do wife, two moms. You know what I'm saying? It's a beast. But we invited them over. Made some food. It was fun. It was a good time. They didn't stay that long though, but it don't really matter. They was here at 2 and was going by like 5.
Oh, that's golden. Oh
yeah, so it was like, baby. Bro, we was like, oh, we got the whole day. It's like, dang, all right, bet. But it was cool. Mother's Day was fun. We spent a lot of time preparing for that. Buying all the food and everything like that. That was pretty much the majority of my weekend is getting ready for that. What I've been listening to, man, that new No Worries, silly. Ghostface, silly. Conway the Machine, silly. Yeah, so that's what I've been on right now, bro.
Word up. That's what's up, man. Yo, we also have with us, he is the robber unreasonable, the Big Daddy Mac, the Mac truck. He ain't from the block, but he is. JB in the building. What's going on, JB? And please tell the people, what have you been listening to?
Not much, man. Like the book said, Mother's Day. She was a beast. I'm looking at, yo, you know when you spend money and then like 2 days later you go look, see, just to make sure.
I didn't even look yet. Literally, it's Tuesday. I still didn't look at my shit.
Bro, I looked yesterday. I'm like, fuck.
Yep.
But
I still didn't look at my shit.
It's cool. We went out to eat and shit. She ain't, really. We ain't really do nothing crazy because we leaving for Jamaica next week. So,
Word.
Yeah, whatever you get is what you get. It's too much money going out of my pockets right now.
A lot going on, bro. A lot going on.
Word up. But listening wise, I did see the Conway shit, but I ain't have a chance to myself to really listen to that shit. I did get a chance to bump that Gunna. That shit.
Of course you did.
We'll talk about that.
Of course you
we'll talk about that.
Bro.
Gunna.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good body of work. Yeah, that's about it, man. It's just that in the gym and work.
Word.
All right, I feel you, man. Yo, as for me, man, Mother's Day, easy street. Bug, I'm gonna tell you, you want to know why Mother's Day is easy?
Because you do it the total opposite.
Exactly.
What's the total opposite? What do I do?
You do it. So you, and I get why you do it, right? But you say, all right,
you're my wife.
You're my wife. You're not my mom.
You're not my mom.
You do that thing. So you can make the kids.
You do that thing.
They make their little stuff and they do their thing. I make sure she get like some flowers.
Cheese cards.
Yeah, you make sure.
That
you make sure it
crap
happens.
That I get, little macaroni tie. You gonna get your little box of promises that they know damn well they ain't gonna do, but that's what you got.
Yeah.
I make sure you got flowers.
Yep.
Make sure you got a card from me. You're the mother of my children. I love you, but you're not my mom. So my mom's gonna get the vase and she's gonna get the fancier flower because that's my mom. I show love to her mom, but
well,
it's a hard lesson. It's a hard lesson.
That's why I said you do a total opposite. You know what I'm saying? Like
I don't expect nothing on Father's Day but some breakfast. Like I'm fair though. I'm fair. I expect it.
Just let me rock.
Leave me alone.
Let me rock.
Leave me alone, man.
That's it. No, that's it. That's all I want. You give me my 5-star, like 8 pieces of French toast, scrambled with cheddar, some fresh strawberries on the side, and go. I'm good for the day.
For the day. Yeah, let me rock.
For the day. You know what I mean? But in terms of me listening wise, Childish Gambino dropped that Lil Foot Bigfoot. That's just been on repeat. Crazy.
That shit is
We gonna go in on that joint, and then before Childish Gambino, JB, man, you're gonna be so proud of me. You're gonna be so proud. Icy Spicy, give me the light. That shit is fire, nigga.
You like that shit?
Bro, I heard that shit. I'm like, yo, I can't.
That shit gave me a headache, nigga.
Yo, a super headache, nigga. Yo,
Bro,
it did not. Yo, then the
record.
worst part, I let the shit, like, you know how you play a song and then everything after is like an algorithm?
Yeah.
Nigga, the algorithm was like punching me in the face, bro. I'm like, I can't take it.
Yeah.
Nah,
And it was on the ride. I'm in the car and she not letting me
like
change
this.
it. I'm like,
We got to really dig into that, because I got some shit to say about that one. Okay.
What? Oh my God, I got the Sean Paul sample, which makes me feel old as hell. Like, they sampling our shit a little too much now. I'm feeling devastated out here. I'm feeling devastated. But other than that, man, ain't been nothing crazy going on. Definitely Ghostface Killer, which we're gonna get into, and then I always got my no skip playlist, just rocking through, still trying to curate that no skip playlist, trim it down, separating, creating a little more playlists based off of that to try and get to the nitty gritty. I got to drive to Canada coming up Memorial Day weekend, so I need that no skip playlist right. And then still working on the paintings. I got 3 more commission pieces that I gotta do, so that's always a plus. Making my own money so I can quit this young job and do what I want to do for the rest of my life. That'd be beautiful. You know what I mean? But today's a special day. We have a special guest. You know what I mean? She comes from Jersey by way of Newark, and she's come to visit. She wants to get the feel for the podcast vibe. So we said, come on, man, you Jersey, we're gonna hold you down. We're not gonna introduce you yet. We can't introduce you yet because she don't got a name yet. Every guest on the show has to have their government name run through the Wu-Tang name generator. That's how Bug got Profound Conqueror. That's how JB got Robert Unreasonable. That's how I got Sarcastic Criminal. Everybody gets a Wu-Tang name. And your Wu-Tang name,
okay, I'm gonna write it down.
Tuff Prophet.
Tough Prophet.
Tuff. You got a good one. I typed her name in again and said, nah, that's cheating. I said, that's a good ass name. But Tuff Prophet. So Tuff. Tell us, first off, you know what? We're gonna go to nitty gritty. How'd you fall in love with hip hop? And who's your top 5? You cannot say Jay-Z, Biggie, Nas, or Tupac.
I was never going to do that.
Put Eminem, I'm hanging up on you right now.
I was never going to do that anyway.
All right, good.
They not in your top at all?
Well, no, they're disqualified. Bro, if you
I'm saying she said
four, then your top 5 is just one. Like,
no, but she said she was never going to do that anyway, so that means that they're not even there.
I like that.
I have some unpopular opinions, but yeah.
Oh God, Drake's about to be in her top 5.
Yeah. Oh my God. So you said, how did I get into hip hop? I gotta show my origins. So like you stated, I'm from Newark, so like my whole family has been music listeners since the day I was born. Like everything is like music. That's how they connect. That's what we go to. And I'm from the home of Jersey Club, so it's like everywhere you go is gonna be music regardless. So that's kind of just how I got into it. And when you start getting around that age of puberty and stuff, you just really start feeling the lyrics a little bit. So I was like on a searching journey, this this song hits. I can relate to this person. Like it just came all crashing down. And then my top 5. Well, for number 1, forever and always will be The Weeknd. It will always be The Weeknd. I have his shirt on right now. It's always gonna be him. Next is Party Next Door. I know you guys are probably gonna be like, ew. Like,
No, you
Yo,
gotta
yo,
let her
you
cook
gotta let
now.
her rock. Let her rock.
You gotta let her cook now.
Let her cook. She already in the pot, nigga. She already doing this, nigga.
Okay, I don't necessarily have a top 5 because I listen to so many people, but those are people I've been listening to since I was like 11 years old. So I would also have to add Drake on there. I'm gonna just go with people I've consistently listened to my whole majority of my life. Drake is probably my top 3. After that, I really don't have a 4 and a 5. I listen to so many people throughout one day, I can't even list them. But I'm just go with them as top 3.
Word.
Yo, word is born.
Canada,
Hold on.
Whatever.
Yeah. Nah, but you know what's crazy, son? Yo, how old are you? Like 27?
23.
Yeah, exactly. Yes,
You tell from my list.
Yeah.
But like I do listen to a lot of older people because I did grow up with like older people. So, but like
that's her age range. That's
When she said part next door, I was like, oh, yeah, she like 22.
But when she said,
yo, for real, I said it in my head. I was like, did I ask how old she is?
Yeah, I'm sitting over here with merch on and stuff. You can tell
well, you can tell the age differences, right? Look.
Yeah, like
Aaliyah in the weekend, right?
You showed up with merch on, like she's a geek. Like,
nah, but y'all know, I've said this since day one. The weekend, my nigga, I used to call Boog like, yo,
I'm not gonna sing. Yeah,
you hear me? Like back, I'm talking about like House
back
of
in the day,
nigga. I'm talking
back
about
in the day, yeah.
I'm talking about like way back.
Yeah.
yeah.
If you want haunted strip club music, you put on The Weeknd. That's what he makes.
Yeah, I started listening to him when I was 11, and my mom let me go to his concert when I was like 15. I was like,
oh, that's inappropriate.
Yeah, I was surprised I was even letting the door. I'm like, I thought y'all probably would have ID'd us or something. They just was like, nah, you can go ahead.
But I understand the Drake, but the Party Next Door, like he my guy. Don't get me wrong.
He right.
Like,
pen game crazy, but
he right.
He right.
Still can't sing.
He wrote some of the best songs today, but like,
he about to get fired though. He about to get fired because
why?
Because of Four Bats.
Four Bats got a sound.
No, Four Bats is not better than Party Next Door.
I'm not saying he's better than Party Next Door, but he's gonna be there. He's gonna, if you listen to this new mixtape he put out,
I listened.
He gonna be there, bro. He gonna be there. I ain't say he there now. He gonna be there.
Man, since you started off, man, let's just jump right into it.
Let's go.
You made me a star. Four Bats. You know you love it here. I love it.
Yo, he got a sound. He running with it, man.
He running with it.
Like I told y'all, my son, he said, who is this? I said, it's Four Bats. He said, how old is he? I said, he's like 20. He said, he sound like a kid.
He's a baby, bro. He's a baby.
I said, we call them baby sounds.
That's what it
baby
is.
Sounds. I mean, he definitely
it's a solid record though.
Yeah, he definitely has a sound, and it's not terrible.
Nah.
When you take, you take away that first single, and it's just like, oh, okay. There's potential. I'm gonna be honest. Let Party Next Door start writing his records, and help him in the writing game, and I think it'll be a big difference.
I think
that first OVO album has greater potential.
I think the only thing he needs to do is pick up the pace a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like
everything's chopped and screwed.
Yeah, he got into more of a, like, he got a style and he got a system, and he's like, this is all I'm doing. Kind of like Gunna. You know what I'm saying? This is that Gunna album. Like, it's really like, and you can vibe to it, and you can just vibe to it the whole time, but it's really formulaic. You know what I'm saying? That's what Four Bats is right now. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that. Especially with the new project, it just all sounds the same to me.
All sounds the same.
I just feel like that auto-tune voice is going to play out real soon. Like, I feel like he could probably ride a wave if he just used his regular voice eventually. But it's just like, and then all the songs kind of sound the same too. Like, once he came out with that first song, I can't remember what the name of it is, but the Act One, it just like, after that, he just kind of consistently spoke about the same things in each song with the same exact sound. same exact formula with the chop and screw. Like I don't think I think he need to change it up.
Yeah,
I think all the way up to Act 3, I think it was like a story being told.
Yeah,
So
and then
that's
after
why
that,
it
it was
sound
kind of
weird.
like,
And he kind of bailed
So
on it.
after you told that story, nigga, switch it up.
yeah.
After that,
That's
just
my
went
only
downhill.
complaint, man. That's it.
Word up. All right, man. Yo, let's keep this rolling, man. Let's move it along. We usually don't start with albums. We start with singles, but we could do that. Yo, let's jump into this Rotimi birthday. I'm gonna put this on here because everybody's trying to make the new birthday song. Everybody wants to have the next birthday song to
Why would
take
they
over.
not? They try. I mean, everybody's trying. I get it. I mean, it's a very
Everybody's
popular.
trying.
It's a thing that you could do, and it's an evergreen thing. So why not try, right?
Like everybody
Most
want a
niggas
wedding
say-
song.
Everybody want a what song?
A wedding song. Birthdays,
Yeah, like
weddings. Niggas
yeah.
is always gonna make that.
Jagged Edge.
different.
Jagged Edge is the one, right?
That is the worst wedding
Man, I
song
don't know.
ever.
Charlie Wilson got that, bro.
You do too.
Charlie bodied it.
What's the other dude? Jesse.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about.
I forgot this dude's name, bro. I can't remember his name.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but he got the wedding song too. I forgot his name.
Yeah. John Legend.
I mean, you could just, when it comes to that style of R&B, you could just pick a motherfucker and be like, all right, they got a wedding song.
I mean, nah, because it really got me. That shit gotta hit different for you to be like,
It does.
this shit gonna play at my wedding, bro. You know, you married, nigga. You know, that shit gotta hit different. Ain't no shit just playing at my wedding. We ain't about to do that.
All right. So let's keep this joint rolling. Let's get into this. Let's roll into this Tank with Huh.
No.
Yes.
You like to think?
I do.
I thought it was
I
tough.
unfortunately think that people keep sounding like they're in 2014, 15 now.
You're right about that, bro.
Like
That's
it's
the
just
problem,
like she still
bro.
sounds the same. Nothing has really changed. Like I said, I probably was listening to her when I was like 12. So it's like listening to her now is just consistent across the board once again. Just like with the Rotimi song, definitely sounds like that song would have came out in 2014, like right before the summertime or something. Like they gave that vibe. So I just wish people would just.
Yeah, you know what it is. Tink missed her. She missed her wave.
She's still stuck because I definitely agree with that because I feel like she never got the fame that she was supposed to get. She never did.
So she never got a chance to evolve. So she's trying to like get there, but she's still doing like the same shit that she was trying to do to get her there in 2014.
Yeah, and it's not working.
Because she's talented as fuck. She just gotta find
I was surprised that this wasn't that good to me because I really like Tink as an artist. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I heard her do much better than this.
You know what she need to do? She need to write for other people more, and it'll make her change her sound.
Yeah,
because you opening up yourself to so much. So now you have no choice. Now you like, oh shit. Now you hearing different shit, or just let somebody write for her.
Yeah.
Don't hurt.
It's definitely the messenger sometimes because sometimes if you hear it come from one person, you be like, but then if you hear it come from the other person, you're like, oh yeah, this is fire. Like, and it's the same thing across the board. They wrote the lyrics. It's just somebody else said it. It's just that they did it better. So yeah, I feel like if she should be a writer now because if I heard Han come from somebody else, I probably would have thought it was a little bit better.
Or all right, man. Let's move to this Meg Thee Stallion, bro.
Oh, Meg.
This is Meg, bro.
I had to get my.
I know. I knew you was gonna get your damn charge.
Yeah. I just sent
superpowers.
A video in the chat with the homies earlier. Meg and Meg can't do no wrong in my eyes.
Bro. If that video don't win something.
That video has to. That's old school Missy Misdemeanor Elliott style
video is crazy, bro. And the song is great too. That's why I'm gonna be all over the fucking place.
All over the place. I know she come with the summertime on every time.
Yeah.
I think she's gonna be the one that starts taking over the summer now. Every summer we gonna get that Meg banger. Oh, somebody's a hater. I see the face.
Hater.
Hating on Meg.
I'm not a huge Meg fan, but like,
Are you a fan of the whole city girl vibe wave thing?
at my young age, yes, but I don't know. I'm just not a huge fan of her. Another person who's just the same across the board. After a while, I just got tired of listening to her. And like, she probably had like 1 or 2 good summer bops, but like they kind of get played out fast. Like once August hit, we done. So they
That's
don't.
all she need. That's what is more to have.
You need is
to have a hit,
June
that's
to
all you
August,
need.
and you get
No,
10
but I
million
need to be
streams
like-
between June
but I
and
need to be
August.
like-
You good?
No, I need to be like 2023. Something was fire. Like she, like you have to like think about that song. Remember like everything. Like I have to be able to remember it next year. And I just feel like I don't get that vibe. Bro. Like, I don't like it. I could feel like I could listen to another song that she just came out with. It's gonna sound exactly the same.
Yeah, but that I ain't gonna hold you.
That's real. That's real.
Yeah, that is real. But that like it's a thing right now because JT got a Brunson just shook the shit out of Naismith, but that's besides the point.
I saw that.
They JT, that song she got that y'all don't like, that I told y'all was gonna be a fucking banger.
It's fire.
Everywhere.
That's definitely a fire hit right there.
So it's like she gotta come out. She gotta come. So this ain't gonna be the only one Meg drop. Meg gonna drop another.
We're gonna get an EP this summer. We got to get something this summer.
Yeah.
Probably we gotta get at least 5, a 5-pack. Yeah, I mean, but Boog, man, we gotta get rid of these youngins on the show. They relating too much. JB's got backup, man. This has to end.
It's cool.
Nigga, I'm in my 30s. Leave me alone.
It's cool. It's cool.
I'm neutral, nigga.
JB's got
I listen to
backup.
both
Get out of
sides,
here.
nigga.
It's
Drake
cool,
in
bro.
top
It's
5s.
cool. I fuck with
Agreeing
it.
with the JT. This is too much balance. I don't like
I fuck
this.
with it.
Yeah.
I fuck with it.
Yo,
I wish we had her
hater.
on. I wish we had her on during the motherfucking battle, nigga. It would have been popping.
It's so good.
Yo, great. You about to go to Canada in a week. You better get real humble and
Yeah, true story.
start
True story.
praising Drake, nigga.
I'm gonna be
jump
driving
you out there, nigga.
I'm gonna be driving through.
They not
playing
like us.
I'm gonna be driving through playing Not Like Us, Euphoria. I'm like, windows down, sunroof open, disrespectful.
We
Gonna be the next casualty.
Well, we gonna see this
with
nigga
a
on the
dicky
news,
suit
nigga.
on.
We gonna have to
Yeah.
go get this nigga from
We
Canada,
are.
bro.
We are.
I'm gonna have a dicky suit on, doing all of that.
Oh man.
When we walking through the Walmart, telling them they not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
They gonna be like, nigga, you ain't either. You from Jersey.
I tell you, I'm closer than y'all. All right, man. Let's keep this joint moving, man. Let's keep this joint rolling, man. We got. I said I was listening to Icy Spicy. I think this record is fire. I think y'all tripping if y'all don't like this shit.
Headache juice, nigga.
Bruh.
It's just.
So she got away from her bag on this one, right? She tried to rap fast, nigga. She can't rap fast.
She can't
And
rap slow.
Bro, no, she can rap slow. She can gra, you know what I'm saying? She can do that. she can do that all day, right? But like she really tried to twist, and she tried to rap fast, and I was like, bro, your mouth don't move like that, bro. You're not even enunciating your words. Everything's running together. You trying to fit too much into one sentence.
The Bronx
you
don't know how
gotta
to
relax.
speak that fast, nigga.
Yeah, like you gotta
Can't even
relax.
talk like
bruh.
that.
And you gotta relax. So
I don't
and the sample, straight trash, bro. Like, what do you?
I thought it was just me, bro. I thought it was just me.
What do you
that
listen
shit was trash, nigga.
I enjoyed this record. Y'all bugging. This is a
The
fun
sample
record.
the sample was good, but it was just her that kind of messed it up. Like if they gave that sample to somebody else, it probably would have been fire. But
yeah.
I just think
I
that
fuck
was
with Ice Spice too.
I love Ice Spice, but
I fuck with
that
Icy
wasn't
Spice.
it.
Yeah, she missed.
Like,
She
she
missed
had
on
one
that.
line.
But I know music and what niggas be listening to. This shit gonna go up all summer.
It is.
This is gonna be
Probably
crazy.
is.
It's gonna
All
go nuts.
fucking summer, man.
Yeah,
It
probably.
is.
Just
Hot
because
97 is
it's
gonna. Punk Flex is gonna play the shit out of this
Man,
record.
that nigga about to drop bombs on that shit all night, nigga.
I just want her to get back to the gra, bro. That's all I want to hear.
She hit you with a couple of glides, but it was fast.
You gotta come.
It's just too fast. I need the real shit. You know what I'm saying?
And I feel like with some of the lyrics, she was just kind of just saying stuff. Like it was one part where she was like, "I'm his poopy, like I need a diaper," and I'm just like,
Yeah.
Yo,
Like,
that's when she lost me.
Like she was just like throwing stuff like, "Oh, I need to say this and this and this." Like she was just.
You gotta have some filler bars every once in a while.
No,
Not everything is gonna be
not like that
gem.
though.
No, that was like bar 4, bro. You throw filler bars towards the end of the 16. That was like bar 4, bro.
No.
She lost me.
Ice on my teeth, so refrigerated, so fucking good, like I'm sleeping with Megan.
Yo, I know that.
That was at the beginning of Wayne's verse on that
bro.
record.
And I
but he don't write.
But I've been
Icy Spicy wrote that shit down
since it came out. I've been cracking.
She wrote that shit down. Nigga. Lil Wayne just wrote that studio and said that shit.
It said
she wrote that shit down.
Yeah, that shit in a notepad. She said, "Yeah, I'm gonna kill him with this one."
She was just rambling the whole time. I was like, "That's
cool.
not it."
I'm cool.
Oh man,
very cool.
I rock with the record. The record, I think the record's dope. Y'all be the judge. Icy Spicy, give me the
Icy
light.
Spicy and motherfucking the Wave God can have the shit.
Yeah, this shit is a fun record for me. You know what I mean? Now I want let's move on, yo. We got Yaya Bay, Tenfold. This came on randomly for me. I added her because we've been talking about the fact that when it comes to black music, I think we get hampered in a lot of ways in terms of recognition, especially nowadays, because that neo soul genre does not exist anymore. And artists like Yaya Bay, Tenfold, fall 100,000% into the neo soul category. I think this is a great album, very interesting, very introspective, but it's not gonna get no clout. It's not gonna get no love for how good it is, because we're gonna put her in R&B. Beyonce's there, she's done. We're gonna put her in urban contemporary. Didn't Chris Brown just drop a deluxe of his deluxe? She's done. Like there's nowhere to put her where she can get the recognition. She's gonna get the NDI treatment.
Yep.
And I think she's way better and way more deserving. And I just want to give her this little moment, this little platform. Yaya Bay, Tenfold. She's got a lot of music out there.
Now, I like this, like listening to it, but I see why. Like for her, I can see how like she can get looked over because of how she actually does the music. I think that catches my ear. At the same time, it kind of like loses me when she keeps doing it. That's literally what that, because I was jamming to this, but then I realized like, oh, I haven't listened for 6 songs. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm just like, oh, like
you're just vibing out too.
Either I'm vibing, or I'm not listening. Yeah,
you're
it's
hearing
just going
it,
in one and out the other. It's not even sticking. It's not even sticking to me. But the first couple songs,
nigga, on YouTube.
Yeah. First songs I listened to was dope. They it got her sound in my head. But as I kept listening to it, I'm like, okay, she got the same thing where she kind of need to, do something different,
Okay.
That's just how I feel.
All right. That's what's up. All right, yo, let's keep this joint moving, yo. Let's roll right along. Let's jump into this Gunna. Let's just get into it.
Yeah, bro.
We're allowed to like Gunna. He didn't snitch or he didn't testify, which means that if he's not being called to testify, that means he didn't snitch.
He not canceled.
So he's in the clear. We're allowed to like Gunna again. If y'all been living under a rock, y'all know that Young Thug is dealing with the young Rico, and Gunna was tied up into it, and out of nowhere, this nigga's like the first nigga to get out. Like, hey.
All he did was get himself out of jail, nigga. That's it.
Don't matter. It looks funny when you get out of jail and you look full. Niggas was giving you Chick-fil-A. What's happening here?
But
you got a combo meal.
But when the case happened and you don't got to testify,
yeah, that means you ain't tell.
Yeah, I mean, you ain't tell.
Yeah, you in the clear. So we're allowed to like his music.
Cause Tekashi was on the stand like it was him. Him.
Man,
he gave me the guns.
Nigga was reading out addresses.
Yeah,
he was like, oh nah. He was
first
mentioning
names,
everybody.
Baby mothers.
Like, and one time I left the studio when I seen Jim Jones there. Jim Jones he was recording, and then Fat Cat was around the corner getting a cheeseburger. Like, it's like you just mentioning everybody. I had never seen somebody throw people under the bus so smooth as Tekashi 6ix9ine. He was just letting it fly. They was like, we don't need any more information. But wait, I seen this dude too.
But one more.
Just get him. He looks suspicious. He was tying his shoelace outside a Quad Studio when Tupac got shot. I thought I saw it. But Gunna, one of one. I hate the title. It's terrible. Get out of here.
I mean, I hate the one thing.
Yeah, he's got the Gunna one.
He's doing the one.
I hate the title. Like, go away. But how do y'all feel about the Gunna record? How y'all feel about this album?
I thought it was good. I thought it was decent. It was like you like to say, he switched. He still got the same cadence, but he switched the content. So
you think he's?
Yeah, he switched the content.
Maybe a little bit.
He switched the content.
Maybe a little bit.
He switched the content.
Stuff now.
Yeah, he has to. That's why I like it.
He's still loosely tied into that Rico. He said the wrong thing. They're like, "Hey man, come on back here. Let me
come
talk
back
to
here.
you.
Let me holler at you real quick." Yeah.
He got to be real cautious how he step, but he also can't go broke at the same time.
Cause they playing thug music in the courtroom as we speak, nigga. You feel me? So like, yeah. So so yeah, he did switch up the content. The features were good.
Y'all know my favorite
Leon
feature.
Bridges.
Leon Bridges.
Yo, that's the best song on the album. That song.
God.
Now you can't say you ain't like that shit. That shit was fire.
Clear my lane.
I think the album is good. Like if you're a Gunna fan, you eating this shit up. Like this is a good album. If you're a Gunna fan, you're eating it up. Like if you're on the fence, this isn't making you a Gunna fan. You know what I'm saying?
But it's something you can listen to. Like when it come on, you're not like, this shit ass. But if you gotta not like Gunna to not like this.
To not like it, you gotta not like Gunna to not listen to it. Like you can not be a Gunna fan and listen to this, but this ain't gonna make you a Gunna fan.
Word up.
I would say, I just don't think he ever misses for real. He always makes a good album no matter what. Even if the single could be trash, he makes a good album. But I mean, I feel like they're always going to downplay it now because they think that he's a snitch, unfortunately. So they're going to try and downplay the album. But like he said, if I pay millions of dollars for a lawyer, I better be out. So if I pay $1 million for a lawyer, I better be out by tonight. So like, look, if you pay that much money to get out, you better get out. So I just think they're going to downplay it. But I think it was good though. Like I always think his project is good. I've always been a fan of him since his first project. So.
All right, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. Now we want to start moving into the creme de la creme.
Let's go.
Now, for the past we got some solid content for the past 3 weeks with Drake versus Kendrick.
That's all the content there was.
It was
they controlled the narrative of music for the longest.
When I tell you it was music desert storm out here, it was dry. Cause all these niggas was just waiting. We got Ghostface Killer. We got Conway the Machine. You know, Meg Thee Stallion gave us Fire, Gunna, and all these albums was ready to roll. They was just waiting for the Drake Kendrick to just simmer down. Like, all right, they gotta calm down. And Childish Gambino. We're gonna roll into this Ghostface Killer classic. Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang is for the children.
So Ghostface is in my top 5. In my top 5, bro.
Guns and Roses.
Because I like the way he tells stories, bro. Like if you listen to Bulletproof Wallets, bro, I love the way Ghostface tells stories, man. This literally what got me hooked on listening to him. There's a song called Maxine. Right? You ever listen to Maxine?
That's a dope record,
bro. He's literally describing drug dealer breaking into drug dealer coming over Maxine's house, right? And trying to get the money, basically that she owed him. And her kids beat his ass, and like it's all sorts of shit. Bro, this song is amazing. The story is crazy. So I love how Ghostface tells stories, and you know that's and he's doing the same thing on this one, man. So I fuck with it.
I rock with this album. I love the format. It's old school. It's got skits. There's a skit 1, skit 2, skit 3, like very old school style, but it doesn't feel old. The only time it feels old, I'm gonna be honest, is when Ja Rule gets on a record. Like, where the fuck did you find Ja Rule?
I was surprised. I was like, Ja Rule?
Who's making an album?
Ja?
Like, he's got
Where's Ja?
how many tracks is on this? He's got 19 tracks on this
19.
album. How do you sit there at track 18 and be like, yo,
You know who I need?
One
I
more.
need that Ja feature, nigga. I need that Ja feature. This record ain't complete without
Really
Ja.
weird. Yeah, man.
Where's
agree.
Ja? Somebody find
Ja
it.
didn't do a bad job. That's a tough record.
No, Ja is a good rapper, right? He
Yeah.
just got sunned by 50 Cent. And we don't like him anymore.
It ain't even we don't like him. It's we don't know if we supposed to, nigga.
We don't know if we're allowed to like him yet.
He just got sunned.
like-
That's all that happened.
Yeah, no, but I think this album is dope. Really enjoyed all the reggae. Shit, I'm trying to think what records was it? Was it Cape Fear? Was that one of them? Damn, I can't remember the titles of the records now. I'm bad. I know. But whole thing is dope. I rock with the features. Scar Tissue was the single with Nas. I don't think we ever even covered it because that was right when everything jumped off with with Drake and Kendrick. So that it just fell to the wayside, but that was a banger single. I did not know that Ghostface is signed to Nas. He's on Massive Pill.
I know it either.
Yeah. So that was a real that's a real difference maker, I think, in his sound. I think he fits so well with somebody like Nas heading up and giving direction to a project with how Nas has evolved after working with Hit Boy.
He about to make that nigga Hit Boy do the next.
Word. Oh my God. Ghostface killing Hit Boy. That's gonna be a smash. All right. But hey, let's keep this joint rolling, man. Let's keep this moving. We're gonna jump into this. Let's get it, man. Conway the Machine. Slant Face Killer.
I know this my nigga, but I ain't get a chance to listen to him. But it's definitely getting played at the gym.
It's slow flow. It's Conway. It's slow flow. We know what we're gonna get with Conway. I think the stories are fun. Yo, that Give and Give with Cool and Dre. That sample is bananas.
Bro, this ain't better than all the other ones, man. This is like third or fourth in line. Yeah, I mean, in like 4 years, he's dropped like 12 projects. He has. But
Griselda drops music. That's one thing you got to give Griselda for. They put out content.
Yeah, they gonna put out music.
They're gonna put out music. Nobody's gonna stop them. I love I love not the samples, features. Got Joey Badass on here. Swiss Beats is on here. Tech 9. Like niggas don't be thinking, oh, let me go get Tech 9 for a feature. Don't realize Tech 9 is steady out here. Body and festival stages. Like Tech 9 could do.
Niggas just weird.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, very, very horrorcore, but it's a vibe though. Like you feel it. Pause. No Diddy. It's there.
This nigga King Combs gonna come get you, nigga.
Yeah, right.
We go. Oh, please tell me we're gonna talk about that.
Of course. Of course.
He did the worst career move. And how does his dad not know? Hey, don't say anything.
Because he ain't say nothing to his dad, nigga.
That's what I said. He ain't say nothing.
The dumbest thing in the world.
He jumped off the ledge and was like, "I'm going to do this for the family."
I can see Diddy looking at his Instagram saying, "No, why would you go to?" Like, you don't talk to him.
Yo, we gonna get into it. We gonna get into it.
My bad.
We'll get into it.
We got get into that what's the name this record too.
Oh, 100%.
Oh yeah. We about to move. We about to move. We won't move into that. But just real quick for Conway, it's something with Conway the Machine's delivery, not his voice, but his delivery. He sounds so like it's not hurt, but like you feel like when you look at you can
say sound hurt.
Like it's not the word isn't it's not hurt, but you can feel like the emotion in his delivery is like there on every record, and you feel it.
Yeah,
I just find that to be so. It's not, and I don't think it's easy to vocalize emotion.
I want to know what Tuff. I want to know what you feel about like Conway the Machine, Griselda. You know what I'm saying? Because that is real. Like it's new, but it's the total opposite of your list. I want to know what you think about them. Yeah. What's that Tuff?
You Tuff. Tuff Profit. That's you.
Got my name already.
I thought she wrote that shit down. That little
I did. That's the funny part.
I see the fuzzy pink pen. Let's go.
So having a mom that has listened to, I could say I do like their flows, but with it being a generation thing, not my type. Yeah. But I can respect them. That's the thing. Cause like my mom, she listened to Currency. She always gonna play the people from the 90s. She gonna play all of that. And I just feel like, so it's like, I understand. She still play Remy Ma to this day. So I'm like, I do understand. I understand all of it. It's just, it's not my thing.
Yep.
But I can listen to it. If it came on, I'd be like, oh yeah, this is that. But I wouldn't go on my way to play it though.
Is it because it's not like dancey or the pace, or it's just the flows or the beats, or like
the pace is entirely different.
Yeah, the pace is, I could go with slower pace, but it also be sometimes content and stuff. Like my mom could probably relate to like a majority of stuff that they probably said in them songs. I can't. That's why I'm saying, like when I mentioned earlier, I'm like, a lot of music I listen to, like I tend to relate to. Like if I'm
kids in your cushy life.
Yeah, it's just like I'm like if right now I'm more into like R&B and stuff. Like I'm just kind of in that phase, especially being 23-year-old. You going through all these emotions stuff. Like that's where I'm at right now. So it's like it's more of a feeling it type of thing. If I can't feel it, I'm not going to enjoy it to the full potential.
Word, need that.
Word up.
That's why I fuck with the game. That nigga, like y'all know I always say I'm musically bipolar. I'll go from motherfucking R&B to rap to country to whatever, you know what I mean? Because it's a feeling. Music is a feeling. So whatever you feeling at the time, that's what you're gonna listen to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like that's why I'm like kind of on the height of R&B right now, because like that's like just what I'm feeling, going through like the motions of being a 23-year-old and stuff like that. Like before I was heavy on hip hop because I'm over here young, 17, 18, running around doing whatever, and you could relate to stuff, listening, especially with the Chief Keef album that just came out. I'm like, wow. I can think about a lot of stuff, but yeah, that's why I'm just like, it's just if I can't feel it, I won't enjoy it to its full potential. But I definitely can't respect it though.
All right, that's what's up, man. Yo, let's keep this joint rolling, man. We're gonna get into this. It for me, it just automatically took over. It's the feature presentation. It's Childish Gambino. Out of Vista.
Really? Yo, you really on this right now.
Yo, no, this shit is hard though, bro.
This shit is hard. It's hard.
I'm calling it right now. Nomination album of the year.
He just dropped one song, nigga.
Yeah, no, he got
the whole album is out.
Oh, it is. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, the song's going to be record of the year.
Nah, bro. That Jordan Lucas.
Bro.
Nah, that Jordan Lucas song, bro. That song will be record of the year, bro.
Nope.
Trying to tell you. Yo, Lil Foot. The same way.
No. I'm not. No. See, JB, you're speaking microcosm. I'm not talking hip hop record of the year. I'm talking record of the year.
That's what I'm talking about.
Now, Jordan Lucas will never get record of the year.
Bro,
sorry.
Listen, I'm trying to tell you.
It's too hip hop. It's not gonna happen.
It's not that it's too hip hop. Once you start relating to the emotions and the feelings of white people, you will get that nomination, bro. I'm trying to tell you that song that he got.
Littlefoot, bro, Bigfoot is going to take. The nigga already gave you the dances. Bigfoot is going to take over TikTok. Therefore, it is going to take over the world. It's going to be everywhere. It's going to be song of the year.
The reason why I can feel you on that it has the potential to do that. The only reason why I think it could fail is if niggas start listening to what the fuck he's talking about in that song. Because if you listen to what he's
That's
talking
what I'm
about,
trying to say,
it's a
bro.
terrible
not
song.
gonna be on TikTok, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, yeah, it's a terrible song. It's a song about a 7-year-old kid whose dad got locked up, so he had to sell drugs and shoot niggas to survive. It's a terrible song. Or it's a terrible story.
How you on TikTok
It's
that,
a
bro?
terrible, but Nick, because white, you want to know how you want TikTok this? Because white folk don't listen to the words. They just want to watch niggas dance.
They do
They
listen
prove
to
the
words,
point
He
every
said
time.
in the chorus, he said, "I'ma show y'all how to move that yay." He said it in the chorus.
White people
And-
think Jay could be anything.
Kanye. They think you talking Kanye. I'm telling you.
They make up their own interpretation of songs. They do not
That's
care about
crazy,
that.
bro. That's the only reason why I think that it could not be. But it does have potential. It does have like the very fast paced, very catchy, like, and it has the sound. Like, it's very vibrant song. Like, it could definitely take over TikTok. It could definitely do that. It has that potential. But you're thinking it's gonna do the same thing Happy did or some shit. It's not. Right?
No, I'm thinking it's gonna do the same thing This Is America did.
No.
No.
Move
I
the
know.
post, bro. It's
No.
that him did. Think about it. This Is America. I'm gonna be honest. Very average song.
The video.
The video made it bang.
The video
The fact
made
that
it.
this gives motherfuckers the dance
Listen.
already.
I have an
Y'all don't-
opinion on this, and I
Oh,
like
please.
All these
Go ahead,
all these
cut.
little white girls gonna be.
No, they not,
They
bro.
gonna be
I'm
doing
trying to
the
tell you,
thing,
yo,
the
Joyner
bunny hop, they gonna
Lucas.
be all over this.
Joyner Lucas got a song with Jelly Roll. White people love Jelly Roll. So that's an introduction to who Joyner Lucas is already. And this song is about the content is way better than a 7-year-old selling drugs because his dad got shot, bro.
I'm not knocking the Joyner record, but I'm telling you now, it's 5:14. It is 10:38 p.m. The Knicks are up 121 to 90. Joyner Lucas is not going to be nominated for Record of the Year, but
Anyway.
Childish Gambino is.
I want to hear. I want to say what she got to say about.
Go
She got
ahead.
something to say about this Childish
Okay.
Gambino shit. Like that.
So I just feel like the only reason it's gonna go popping is because it's coonery. That's why it's gonna go popping. Like, it's just coonery. That's what I
Coonery.
Why you taking it next?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That,
Okay.
I'm saying I might have to step on my 1960 soapbox right now, but it's just like I just think, just like if you think about This Is America, it's all menstrual affairs, and I just feel like it's gonna be negative for it's gonna be popping for all the wrong reasons. Like, they're gonna be copying the shuck and jive dancing that he be doing, like just like they did with This Is America. That's what them white people, they're laughing at it. They're not enjoying it. They're laughing at it. That's why I think it's gonna be popping. I don't think it's gonna be popping for the right reasons. Like, I just feel like
To get the message, they're not gonna get the message.
Yeah, they're not getting the message. They just like, oh, he doing this in the music video. He got top hats and it's black and white, and he just shucking and jiving all over the place. That's why it's gonna be popping. Is because they like, oh, this is funny. This is coonery. This is why it's funny. And I just feel like he did that with This Is America. That's why people enjoyed it so much. They weren't listening to him talking about police brutality and all this stuff. They was listening to that man, that black man, on that TV screen with no shirt on, slave pants, going around the building shooting people and doing crazy stuff. That's the only thing they was listening to. They were not paying attention to the actual lyricism behind that. So that's why I think it's definitely going to be popping for all of the wrong reasons. It may win because of that, but I don't think it would be for all the right stuff though.
But in my thing to counter that, because she just went deep, so now let's get serious here. Sit up right quick. I think it's perfect because I think that's Childish Gambino's, or I'm sorry, that's Donald Glover's technique. That's what he does, and it then expands his stardom and his platform, which allows him to do so many things that he's been able to do outside of music, like the spotlight that he put on Atlanta. Donald Glover doesn't get to do that without Childish Gambino's This Is America.
I have to do. I have to.
I can disagree with you on that one. I can disagree with you on that one because
he needs the music platform, and he uses that shock value.
I think
to
it's
get
reverse.
as many eyes.
I think it's
on it
reverse.
as
I think it's
possible.
reverse. I think he uses the screen for people to listen to his music.
Yeah, and that's like saying Jordan Peele needs to do comedy for his movies to be popping.
Yeah.
He don't have to do comedy no more for his music to be. I mean, for his movies to be popping. We have watched all of the Get Out. We didn't have to listen to his comedy shows to be like, oh yeah, this is intense. He put his message in there properly, and I feel like with Childish Gambino, you shouldn't have to. If you're not going to do it right, then don't do it at all. In my eyes, I just feel like what you got to shuck and jive for on camera for you to get your message across. That's not appealing. I feel like he just needs to stick to film now. I feel like he has made his name in film, just like Jordan Peele did. They can't really do nothing else, and they're not, because nobody's going to really respect it anymore. So I just feel like him shucking and jiving and doing all this coonery stuff is just not it.
I feel like he do make good music. I don't think all of it is
I would never take that away.
That's just one song. How do we feel about it in the expanse of this entire? I don't know if everyone's gotten a chance to listen to the entire album, because I have.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, I did.
And so we definitely want make sure y'all go back and listen. The album as a whole, I think, is phenomenal. It's a kaleidoscope of different topics, content, sounds. It just encapsulates so much. That's why I said this is Academy fodder almost. Like this is the shit that they love to hear. The different sounds, the different content, everything that they want to hear, and what they nominate for album of the year, he put into this album.
I believe it, because he, when you do both, you tend to start to bring the film into your music, when you want the people that's listening to it to feel like they could see it, they could visualize it. So I do feel like he does that with his music. I just feel like there's only one person that got a balance of music in theater right now, like to where they can go back and forth and nobody says nothing. And that's Joey Badass. You don't want to hear no more music from LL.
I don't want to hear no music from Joey Badass either.
Really? Wow.
I feel like
I can see that.
Like once you get to that acting stage and you have acted in more than 2 films, it's time to pass over. In my eyes, I feel like people are not gonna pay attention, especially if you did really good. He did a really good job in that latest movie that he did, where the cop kept killing him over and over and over again. It was amazing. But I feel like now you kind of deterring yourself from music, because now we just know you as that guy that got shot multiple times, the cop on the movie. Like that's what we gonna know you as. So I don't know. I mean, I feel like sometimes once you start film, it's no turning back.
I mean, I can see that because more people see you on the film than hear you doing music.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard because I mean, and also the films makes much more money than the music, so that's what they're going for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and niggas don't want to hear T.I. albums no more.
That's different though.
I'd love to hear. I'd love to hear a comedy album from T.I. Let's hear some comedy.
That's different. That's different. The T.I. album, that's just a different. That's a different conversation because this nigga is ridiculous. And nobody like.
What was the last album he put out? The Nick. Did he put out anything after the Nick?
Yeah, he put out. He dropped one like 2 years ago.
Yeah, I think that's what Great talking about.
Yeah, that was the Nick. If I'm not mistaken. I don't think he put out anything since then, and that sounded like album was great, by the way. Like that was a phenomenal album. That was I think that was the same year that what's her name put out Championships.
I like T.I. as an artist.
Not the Nick, Dime Trap, I think it was.
Yeah,
I like T.I. as an
Dime
artist,
Trap.
like
2018.
Yeah, like that T.I., that earlier T.I. This new T.I. is it's all right.
I think the new T.I. tries to be overly deep. He tries to be like Swiss Beats on Drink Champs. Your poison is poison.
Once they grow them locks, it's over with. Once they start growing them locks in their head, it's done.
Bro, can we please stop with the niggas and the old niggas with the locks?
Thank you.
Can we please? Like, what is up with that, bro?
Great, chill. Great.
20 years past trying to get locks, bro. Like it's over.
Great. We can't be in this conversation because then we sound like haters because we bald.
But it don't
we
matter.
Can't grow locks.
Jay-Z should have Jay-Z should have never grown his hair like that. He should have never did it. I hated it from the beginning.
Jay-Z did it. Not everybody wants to do it.
T.I. should never do that. I hated it from the beginning. Like, bro, relax.
Yeah, Jay-Z had I know
Jay-Z started it all. I just realized that.
Yeah, J. Cole need to cut that shit off his head and go rap, nigga.
Once they get locks, that's when they get a soapbox automatically with it. Now they have turned into
they are naturally Asiatic men out here.
Not for black community, but it's like just a couple years ago you was talking about selling drugs to that same black community. You talking about we need to stand up. Like they get a soapbox immediately. Like,
that's why Meek Mill need to go sit down somewhere.
No, Meek Mill needs to sit down somewhere so he can stop fucking yelling at every fucking body.
Yo,
hold on. I meant to go back to that. You like the Ghostface Killer album, right? You like this new Ghostface, right? You don't like Meek because he yells. Ghostface does the same shit.
Yo, Meek.
Ghostface yelling.
Meek yelling is high pitched though.
Yeah, Meek can't talk without yelling.
Because it's a different type of yelling. It's okay.
High pitch yell, nigga. It's
yelling
like
is yelling, nigga.
It's
nigga,
like a screech,
listen to any Meek Mill song. He cannot even talk or rap without yelling. Like there's a clip. You know that clip that where he's in the club with Diddy. That clip that's been running around the internet.
Yeah, with him rapping.
He's like freestyling. He can't even do that.
Nah, that's because Diddy turned around like.
Diddy looks sweet.
No, because Meek can't rap any way other than yelling in your face. And in that clip, Meek sounds way out of place. He sounds like, what am I even doing rapping to this beat?
He's still stuck in battle rap days.
He is. He can't do anything else.
Overly aggressive,
with the Braids, he's still stuck in that era.
But you know what it is? It's different because when he first came out, the first couple albums, it was all the shit we was used to hearing. Then his content changed. And once your content changed, nigga, we ain't saying your voice gotta change, but you talking about different shit, nigga. Relax. So you either gonna go back to talking about shooting, killing, selling drugs, and the real street shit that you know about, or just go sit down somewhere. Because we like Meek Mill don't understand. We don't want to classify you as one thing, but we know you one way. So once you switch up on niggas, it's completely different.
It's a rap.
Yeah. Okay. And the nigga, once that nigga Soulja Boy said, he said, did he fuck you in the ass?
I think Soulja Boy annoying too.
Sure is.
Yo, man, you gotta leave Draco alone. Draco having points.
Yo, but how do you say that to somebody though? Nigga, like how do you but he shouldn't have inserted himself in this situation. But how do you say that shit to somebody, bro? Like, did he fuck you in the ass? Why are you talking to me?
This is the same dude that lied about when he got robbed. And he had one of the greatest hip hop stories of all time. I shot him and then I looked at dude and I was like, I know dude. It's the greatest hip hop story of all time. And it turns out this nigga was hiding in the closet in fetal position, and the cops had to coach him out the closet door. Like,
Freaky Zeke, Freaky Zeke got the best one, bro. The full Nelson, full Nelson. That
I was using it like this.
That's my shit.
Yeah, that is now at the top, just because we know, just because it's been proven that Draco lied.
Yeah, All
right. So somehow we got away from Childish Gambino, and that's the tangent we went on. So let's get back on track. All right, we gotta talk about this. The beef we didn't ask for, that no one asked for.
Nobody asked for.
Nobody asked. Like, you can't get one of the top rap beefs of all time. I think Drake Kendrick Lamar is gonna go down in history. The
top rap beefs of all time.
Yep. Yep. If it's not in the top 5, it's gonna be in the top 10.
Yes. It's gotta be in the top 5. It's gotta be in the top 5. Like, I think it's easily in the top 5.
Yeah.
Like, I've listened to
Pac and Biggie.
Yep.
Jay-Z,
Nas, right?
50 Cent and Ja Rule.
Yeah.
And then you would say Kendrick and Drake?
I put Kendrick Drake over 50 Cent and Ja Rule.
Only reason
you can't do that because Ja Rule ain't fight back.
He made Ja Rule look, bro. We still think Ja Rule as a wankster now.
But he ain't fight. Ja Rule ain't fight back, nigga.
He didn't, but we still think about, bro.
Fight back, nigga. That's all I heard. Fight back, nigga.
If Ja Rule get out here, we already cracking on him. Like Ja Rule was at an NBA thing a couple years ago, right? And everybody laughed at him just because he was there, bro. like we. So I don't think so. That's the only reason why I'm like, it might not be above that, but it's definitely. You can put it right below it.
Yeah.
Unless we keep singing BBL Drizzy 20 years from now, we could be.
I'll be walking around my job and BBL Drizzy.
Yeah, we singing that.
BBL Drizzy. Yo, I love that record. That beat is amazing.
No, it's not.
That beat is amazing. I ain't mad because your ass is, you just got a BBL. I can see it.
I'm about to go get one, nigga. This
go to Jamaica too, nigga. Oh, he going to the Caribbean.
Yeah, nigga. I'm about to come back with muscles, nigga.
Yo, JB gonna be on the plane like them chicks be coming back from Atlanta.
Yeah, like sitting upside down and shit.
He gonna be on a plane just like that.
I'm gonna have to get 2 seats, nigga.
Tell the wifey, hold my hand during takeoff.
Word up.
But like I said, the beef we didn't ask for, somehow the Game and Rick Ross just are in a kerfuffle now. Like
trying too hard.
And but the Game put out a solid diss record.
Nigga, this shit was crazy, nigga. I was listening to this shit all weekend, nigga.
Mm-hmm. His Ross impersonation had me double listen. I'm like,
I was like, that
his voice.
That nigga said,
he went on. Wait,
bro. I was like, this nigga use the AI. He used the AI the right way.
He used it the right way. That's how you do it.
But it was a good, solid diss record. Like I listened to it multiple times. I was like, he's really getting that Ross heavily.
Yeah. And Ross, we ain't hear nothing from Ross. Ross went to the money. Yeah, he went to the money. He went to the out of Louis V Bowls.
Yeah.
All right, bro.
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
You got money.
Advertising a lowrider in Bel Air. You made a commercial, nigga, like on Instagram. That's your response? A commercial playing 50 Cent record? Like,
I just
you don't like your ass neither.
It was a situation of who was talking to you, kind of. like I feel like he kind of just answered. That's why everybody like it could have been a solid diss track, but it was like, who the fuck was talking to you? Like Rick Ross was definitely talking to somebody else, and everybody else. We all like that's like when you talking over here with your friends and your coworker come over like, what was that? Like it's kind of just like you just inserted yourself out of nowhere. Like it was just I didn't understand it. It was just like he talking to a brick wall. That's why nobody responded to him because it's like why you weren't in this in the first place for me to respond to you. No matter how good it was, we're not gonna respect it because nobody was talking to you. Like you just wanted a moment.
That's literally what happened, man.
Yeah. Well, he's one of the number one like name droppers and attention seekers in rap. That's just what the Game does. I'm gonna say a bunch of folks' names that I know them, and then I'm just gonna be, hey, I'm here every time. Look at me.
He also one of them niggas. You say the wrong thing, it's probably show up at your crib, slap the shit out you, and walk out your driveway like nothing happened.
That is true, and that's the other worry when I worry about when it comes to like Rick Ross in the Game, like. Drake's going through his shit with his Canada home, which is, that sucks. I don't never, I mean, motherfuckers hopping fences and doing damage just like that. I never expected that beef to ever come off wax. That's why I enjoyed the Drake Kendrick beef. Because I said, this is just this is going to be lyrical battle on wax. Mm-hmm. It's going to be great. The moment like his store in London got like tagged up and robbed or whatever, vandalized, I was like, all right, now we're going too far. And that's, if you notice, that's when the beef really started settling down. Like now y'all doing personal attacks. That's not what we're here for.
Yeah.
The Game and Ross, 2 records and somebody's getting shot. Like I can see it. Ross is gonna respond, and then somebody from Game's camp is gonna shoot somebody from Ross's camp. Like it's just gonna happen. Yeah, and we can't have that.
But if Ross still got gunplay on the payroll, That nigga game.
And that's the
go
problem.
sit down somewhere.
He'll be the one to shoot somebody in games can't.
Nigga,
You
what?
shoot him, I'll get you another watch. Like, oh God.
Gunplay is a crazy motherfucker. That's a crazy dude. Anybody with dreads like that, you know, there's something off with them. You don't mess with dudes with.
We cut him though.
Oh, word, he did cut him.
Now, yeah.
Oh man, it's so sad to see domesticated savages. Sad. All right, man. Let's keep it rolling, man. That was all the music. I think we got it all. Oh, if we didn't, we'll get it next week. We come back to it. Childish Gambino, Rotimi, Tink, Ice Spice, Meg Thee Stallion, Ghostface Killer, Conway the Machine, Yaya Bay, Gunna, and 4 Bats. You know what I mean? It's a lot of music. They make a lot of waves. They do their thing all across the United States. Sometimes we cover music. We're all across the world. We get global with this shit. You know what I mean? But our podcast, we all Jersey born, Jersey bred. You know what I mean? Some of us are loyal, some of us are disloyal and like to move to the ATL. Like this motherfucker Bug, the AT alien. But anyway, we like to shine spotlights here every now and then. And Tuff Profit is going to be bringing us this week's Jersey Artist Spotlight.
Okay, so I did have one that was.
I thought JB was about to clap.
Nah, bro. Y'all know y'all got kids. Y'all know they don't know how to close doors, man. There's mosquitoes in here. Man. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. So I do have one artist that I want to put on spotlight that I recently started listening to here in Jersey. He's from Teaneck, Jersey, I believe it is, but his name is Swavie. That's his name. It's like SWAVIE. He is an R&B artist. He's around my age group, so it's going to be a little bit more party next door feel. I know how I feel about him, but yeah, it's more of those teas. And he just kind of recently came out with a single called Penthouse Music. But I have been listening to him for some time, and I really feel like he could have a lot of potential in the future. So I would say check him out. Really good artist. Relatable, you go through the whole feels with it and stuff like that, but and I met him, so it's like, yeah, very good person, and I feel like his music could go somewhere. So it's Swavie, SWAVIE on Instagram.
Nice, need that.
All right,
I already got him pulled up.
Yep, me too.
And he's a photographer and stuff, so he does all different types of art. Can't see that. No, not
see that. Yeah, he won't. No.
Let me see.
Oh, never mind. I got it. He looked like Brandon T. Jackson.
Yeah, it's this one right here. Oops,
yeah, he looked like Brandon T. Jackson.
Yeah.
But he definitely has like that party next door feel though.
Word.
I bet, we definitely want to check him out. Keep him out here, help him make waves, help him make moves, so one day he could be on the not on the spotlight, but just be on the regular degular show. We've had quite a few artists that we've spotlighted enough to the point where now they in rotation. Like they drop shit on a Friday and they're in the conversation on Tuesday when we record. Like they're in rotation now.
Couple future presentations.
Yeah. Mike Lowry, who's Punch Calhoun. We got cats that become feature presentations on this show. Like they get the recognition they deserve. Jersey born, Jersey bred, and we show them love. Swavie, show your boy love. Give him all the respect, and most of all, give him the listens. We could talk about him, but if we don't give them the spins, they don't get the credit they deserve. It don't cost nothing to press play on Spotify. All right. But all right, man, we're going to keep this joint rolling. We're going to keep it moving. We're going to get into the meat and potatoes, what everybody loves. Oh, by the way, the Knicks won, and I still say the Knicks in 6. Let's get into this week in hip-hop. Boog, man, why don't you tell them what's going on?
All right, man. Cardi B says no album in 2024, bruh.
She missed it. It's over.
That's
it's a wrap.
Tough, bruh.
If she don't drop 2024, it's a wrap.
Yo,
without it.
Y'all still care? Y'all still care?
Right.
I mean,
yes. Yes, I will always care.
I think a lot of people still care that Cardi B.
Not about caring about, but the album, like Cardi, just give us singles, take care of your kids, and stop arguing with Offset. And we good, nigga. Do those three things, nigga. You good. You don't gotta drop an album. We don't need an album. Because Cardi always gonna have shows. She always gonna be able to make money. So she ain't really gotta make music, bro. I think the music was the Love and Hip Hop opened up the music that opened up the world to know Cardi B, and she don't gotta do nothing else now.
Word.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Okay. I was just gonna say she's a feature artist now, so she could very much go without an album for another couple years. Her last album was how many years ago? She could definitely go without an album, and nobody would really even notice. She's a single feature girly now, so I feel like if she didn't come out with one, I don't think anybody would really sweat it.
But we only noticed because she keeps saying no album in 2022, no album in 2023.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Right? If she didn't say that, like we would all just keep hearing her on other people's songs, thinking that they're her songs. Like the song she did with Glorilla, she took over that song. The song she did with Lotto, she took over that song. Like all the features she's been doing. The
song she did with Shakira is a masterpiece. I said it on the show. If she decided to go Nicki Minaj Starships pop style, she be through the roof. But the other thing I think Cardi B has the unique advantage that she is a great, like you said, a great personality. So she doesn't need music to have headlines. Her Instagram is popping just because she's Cardi B and she's fun. Her TikTok is jumping because she's Cardi B and she's fun. So motherfuckers just want to see Cardi B be Cardi B, not even necessarily listen to her. They just want to see her be her and enjoy life, which keeps her on the front page, which is why I'm agreeing with you. I think she can get away with just being, let me throw you a feature here. Let me give you a single there, because she's never leaving the front page.
Word.
But I want a Cardi album. Let's go. Cardi's my favorite female rap. Like, I love Cardi B. When she gets dressed up in her gown, she looks like a freaking Disney princess. I think Cardi B is the best in the world.
I want to know if y'all seen this. I want to know if y'all seen this clip, man. So Joe Budden's never looked older to me than when he started dancing on his fucking podcast.
They not like us.
They're not like us. nigga, I watched that shit a million times. he was literally
shucking and jiving, nigga. He's annoying.
That was the
like,
worst.
Shucking and jiving.
I was like, this nigga should never dance in public.
He said, this is why we two-step. You are the reason why we two-step.
This is why you two-step. So you look your age, and it looked really funny to me. I was like, he's trying his best. He think he killing it, but he's not. Like, I'm looking at you, nigga.
Can't fuck up a two-step. Just focus on that.
I just want to bring that up, man. Childish Gambino is going on fucking tour. It's actually a big ass world tour. Basically, he's taking Willow and Amare with him on tour.
That's about to be a weird tour.
It's about to be a weird tour.
It is.
But Willow shit sound good, bro. You know why, bro? Because she wanted to sound like that, bro. I really like what she doing, bro. She sound different, but I like how her stuff sound, bro. But that's gonna be a weird tour.
There's gonna be a lot of incense. And
the only factor of weird.
Go ahead.
Nah, I say the only factor of weird they mention is Doja Cat, nigga.
Oh my god.
That's the greatest.
The best.
Look, man, you be hating on all the fun stuff, man.
No, I'm not hating.
Yo, I still
did you didn't see that?
Yeah, I saw that. It was fun.
That's the funniest. That's the funniest shit ever, bro.
When she riding you, but she weird. Man.
I cannot get that out of my head. Every time I see her face, I think of that video, bro. I cannot get that out of my head. That shit is so funny. All right, man. Well, we kind of put a wrap on the Kendrick the Kendrick Drake stuff last week, but there's a bunch of personalities out there this week that's been putting a stamp on it, like Charlamagne and everything, saying that like basically giving their last takes on the beef. There's a lot of mixed reviews. Kendrick won, Drake won. Kendrick had the best track, Drake had the best diss track, shit like that. What you think about any of them? So especially since we got Tuff on the show, you know what I'm saying? She's a Drake fan. You know what I'm saying? We actually got to bring her into the conversation to figure out what she think about this entire thing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so I would say I'm on the fence about it. I think they both did good. I think that they both had points, but it was just some of the points is like, who gives a fuck? Like, it was just like, especially with like Kendrick, he was just kind of saying a whole bunch of like okay, like the pedophile thing. I feel like he was talking about stuff that people was already talking about anyway. Like, we been knew that Drake liked younger girls. Let's be real. Let's be honest. We kind of all knew that from the start. The hidden daughter, even if it's true, if it's not, who cares? Evidently, he already hid one child. We know it's gonna be repetitive after that anyway. So it's like
that's what makes it good. That you got aired out once by Pusha, and you still doing it. Like, that just lets you know. To me, that just lets you know that Pusha could have went deeper. Pause. No Diddy. Pusha could have went deep. That was terrible. Hey, yo. Wow. But I think Pusha had so much more ammunition, but Jay Prince got in the way and made Drake say, I'm sorry, and do an interview instead. I think that was next to come. Oh, damn. Oh my God.
But I don't know. It's like, I just can't get jiggy with it, because it's just like, who really cares if he did have another kid? Okay, if he's taking care of the kid, so be it. It's like, why is that any of our concern? Now we look at Kendrick Lamar's allegations. It's like, you're beating on your wife, and it's like, whoa, like that's a little bit way more dramatic than it did. Like, once Drake brought that up, that's when Kendrick tried to come a little bit harder. And like, my wife, da-da-da. But I just think it's on the fence. But I just feel like Drake's points were a little bit more valid. I'm not just saying that because like I'm a fan of his. I just feel like Kendrick was already talking about stuff that we already knew. We have all seen the clips of Drake liking young girls. We've already knew that. The hiding kids, obviously, if you're going to hide one, you can hide another. It's just like, even if he did have a hidden daughter, so what? So what? Like,
I've never heard anybody say that.
Yeah, it's just like, but it's like, it's so many celebrities out here. Like, when has Kendrick Lamar really ever talked or posted about his own kids? Like, when have any of these celebrities, like, there's a lot of celebrities out here that don't talk about their kids. There's some celebrities we don't even know have kids. It's some of there that, like,
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't have to interject because I feel like you just yada the whole. Nigga, you a pedophile. Like, you just,
I'm not disregarding that. I would
like,
never disregard that. But I'm saying, like, we been knew that though. Like, we
it was suspected, yes, but like, it's a big deal. Because now it's always been suspected, but now you got to look at it. Folks are actually digging deeper now. Drake is losing a gaggle of money. Universal is losing money off this battle.
Lost me with that one. I don't think so. Drake,
yes, it's already been reported. Universal is losing money off of Drake because certain contracts are being pulled. Because the worst thing in the world is being accused of being a pedophile or a sexual abuser. Because the court of public opinion is going to judge you long before an actual judge does.
So then it would be both of them losing then, because Kendrick has abuse allegations against him. He beating on his wife. So that's why I say it's like
I'm sorry. Abuse versus sexual assault. Honest, I hate to say, like, in the world of rap, two different things. Mm-hmm. It's just like when it's unfortunate.
That's interesting.
I want you to understand that it is unfortunate, but they're gonna look at, oh, he beats his wife. Oh, he's a rapper. Fuck ever.
But yeah,
he raped a ton of women. That's different.
Yeah,
it's unfortunate, but it's the reality that needs to be corrected. But pedophile, like even in jail,
but
who gets it the worst? Pedophiles.
Liking young girls don't make you a pedophile, because Drake 37, so young girl could mean 22, 21.
That's what I'm saying.
No. That's a young woman. a young girl.
Yeah,
is him
but
posted up outside the high school like R. Kelly with McDonald's and Chick-fil-A.
but when he did that,
Huh?
when
I
did he
mean,
do that?
I'm not even
I'm just
gonna
using that
lie.
as an example.
I'm just saying.
I've seen the
Lie.
videos of R. Kelly doing it.
Oh yeah, of course.
I'm not gonna lie. I think if you 37 and you constantly hollering at 22-year-olds, I think that's something. That's crazy.
That's creepy.
I think
It's
that's wild.
crazy, but nobody really says it when other people do. I'm
Mm.
not being a pedophile defender, okay? Look, I'm just saying, like, if we've seen it, we have, what is it, not Al Capone, what's the other guy's name? Robert De Niro just had a baby by somebody who's extremely young. It's like, it's people out here
That nigga
having-
87.
Yeah, he just had a baby with somebody
Yeah,
who's
but you
in
got-
their 20s.
That nigga last sperm
No, she's not in her
cell.
20s. She's in her 30s, I thought.
Nigga, that's still 50 years.
No, but see, you have to.
He was still a
No, but
grown
see-
man when that woman was born.
No, but see, I look at it. There's a certain level of maturity. A 30-year-old woman, even within a 70, 80-year-old man, she's reached beyond a certain level of maturity. A 22-year-old woman or a 22-year-old in general, not even male or female, is not much different from a 17-year-old mentality-wise.
false. That's very false.
no,
That's
No,
She's
I just
20.
meant-
See,
Yeah, I think
you
but you're talking to
talking
somebody
to-
who's
Like,
recently going through this.
mentality-wise, they're not that different.
No, they are. I
I
would
think
say
they're
whoever
different.
I was at
Yeah.
16 is definitely not who I was today. Like my
Mhm.
mindset and my focus on stuff on life in general. Like I didn't
It's
even
entirely different.
college at
Hold on,
16.
hold on.
Now I'm
First of
getting my
all, I
master's.
said
It's like-
17. I didn't say 16.
17 too. I barely even want to go to college then. Now I'm getting my master's and stuff. It's like your mindset could change so
So
dramatically.
fast, yeah.
Bro,
Yeah,
yo, listen,
but,
the rule is, I'm sorry to cut you off, but
Okay.
Robert De Niro, he 80
Don't do
something
the
years
math.
old.
Don't do the
No,
math.
I gotta do the
Don't
math.
do the
I gotta
half
do
your
the
age
math.
plus 7.
I gotta do
Please
the
don't
math,
do the
'cause-
half your age plus
No,
7.
because he probably got kids that's like 60.
That's older
They're gonna be
than
older.
her.
They're gonna be
So the
twice
rule
as old
is
as her.
you can't date nobody that's younger than your oldest kid.
Is it younger than your oldest kid or younger than your youngest kid?
You know, you should be younger than your oldest.
Damn, this nigga stuck. That's dry bones. He don't want that.
Mm-mm. But
Nigga better go to the nursing home. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
it's okay. But
No.
you know, just to bring it back to the Drake thing.
Yeah.
Like if people paid attention, they would know. Okay, look, I could give you a song off rip right now. Teenage Fever. He said, "You're old enough, but you're still a baby." He knows what he be doing, and he know who he be talking to. And I'm just saying, like JB said, you can't categorize everything as a pedophile. And then now people trying to bring up the video where like he kissed a 17-year-old girl on stage, which he didn't know who she was even 17 until after it even happened. And it's like, you know, you probably should have asked that question from the beginning, regardless. But like, you know, like
let me see some ID.
That's literally what I was
it
thinking.
wasn't
I was like,
he did that on purpose though. It wasn't like he was like, oh, this is.
But that was new.
17-year-old
That
girl.
was new Drake, nigga. That was new famous, nigga. You don't know about
Yeah, but it wasn't like
You
he
on
was
tour
like,
with Wayne,
17-year-old girl in the crowd. I need to get her. Like, you know, he just brought her up on stage. He thought she was old enough to be at the show. Maybe she should be old enough to, you know. But he probably should have asked first. But I wouldn't categorize him as no pedophile though. Like, pedophilia is like 18 and down. I wouldn't say pedophile.
See, you know what's funny?
Pervert.
I was watching pervert. That's a good one. I like that. We don't use that enough. We go so extreme. We don't use pervert enough.
I use that shit all the time. I be calling it
You're a perv. Like, I think pervert is the
perv.
perfect word, probably.
But I think the biggest thing is that how can I say, pedophile is easy because motherfuckers are lazy. Like, if you really want to get technical, Drake will be considered a pedophile, meaning that he is, because pedophile is anyone pre-pubescent, so before puberty.
Yeah.
Drake
He's a poster
wants.
file, nigga. The fuck?
He's a
Levels of
pedophile,
weird.
which is mid to late adolescence, but like post puberty. So it's like he's rocking with basically like 15 to 17. Like, it's weird. The thing
I
is
wouldn't agree with that.
to
I
break
wouldn't
it,
even
it's-
agree
it's
with
fucked
that.
I'm saying it's fucked up because the only way for him to like plead his case makes him look more guilty. Like, why do you know that breakdown?
Yo, real rap. It was a chick on Instagram. She explained like how to get into his whatever. Like you, like they be searching motherfuckers. Like you your IDs, your phone, all that shit. Like they do security checks to get into his crib. So you know what I mean. He take precautions on shit like that.
You better shit.
Yo, I never forget when I went to school in VA, and one of my peoples, he was doing homecoming. He was talking with this chick, and he was older at the time, and he refused. He was like, nah, till you show me your ID, we're gonna sit right here on this stoop. You're not coming in the apartment. He was like, we're gonna sit right here until you literally. They sat out there and just talked, and he was no hands, no nothing. Until he was like, until you show me it. They sat out there for like a good maybe hour and a half.
She ain't have an ID? What, she was waiting for her ID to come? What the fuck?
No, I don't know. It's just kind of like, stop playing. Da, 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 da. And he was like, nope. Ain't nothing happening.
I wouldn't even been out there that long.
Yeah, I wouldn't even been out there that long. I'd be like,
I wouldn't have
5 minutes, nigga.
She was a baddie. I'd have been like, probably waiting a little bit.
Ain't enough baddie in the world, bro.
Yeah, word, nigga. I'll go find another baddie.
Yeah. He showed that ID and it's like, all right, go time. But it's like, yo.
Yeah, nah. I fuck with people who fuck with me. That's it.
Yeah, word. One of my men, he was telling me, he was like, yo, I was at Quick Check one day. Just got off work, about to go home. Was chicken there. She kept looking at me. I got in the car. She knocked on the window. She gave me her number, and then he asked her how old she was. She was like, yeah, it's probably about to turn 18. So mind you, this nigga my age. He like, nope, my son's 16. I'm good.
Yep.
Just turned 18. Like no,
no
bueno.
No bueno.
No bueno.
Hell no.
All right. So we got some good content there about Tuffs. She like Drake. You know what I'm saying? JB like Drake.
But that's the thing. Like I feel like
nobody's perfect.
I feel like Drake. I feel like Kendrick won because of strategy. I feel like he do have the best song. But I do agree with Charlemagne. Drake got the best diss track. I do. You know what I mean? So everybody won, you know, in a certain category. But
I agree with Vince
because of
Staples.
strategy. He won because of strategy.
I agree with Vince Staples. It's amazing that this rat beef exploded right as Universal was shutting down Rockefeller offices and all these independent black labels and firing everyone. I think that is so amazing that in the 3 weeks that this rap beef was going nuts, Universal was clearing house behind the scenes.
I feel like as black people, we have to stop being conspiracy theorists.
Thank you. Please. Some stuff ain't just ain't conspiracy theory.
We have to give it a rest.
It's crazy.
Some shit was just gonna happen. Nigga.
No, it have to be. It have to be a conspiracy. So you telling me you just believe what you like? It's just, you gotta be a conspiracy.
No, you don't believe
it's conspiracies out there, man.
You don't believe what you hear.
You just think America's out here
not
betting
conspiracy
1,000?
theory,
Yeah.
nigga. The FBI not tapping your phone right now.
Yeah, you know what I mean, they tapping Diddy's.
They might be. I don't know.
But real talk. I think
don't go to my Google history.
I think Charlemagne only said that because he worked for iHeartRadio. You know what I'm saying? He gotta say that though. I think Charlemagne. I think Charlemagne is the one that gotta say what he said because he like, yo, iHeartRadio needs relationships with Drake and Kendrick's people. He can't.
He's too corporate now.
Yeah, he can't pick a side really. He gotta go neutral.
Isn't he like head of media for Power 105.1 now? Like, isn't he like the head curator or whatever?
But that's the thing.
He's Ebro for Power 105.1.
But that's the thing. Yeah. Ebro say what the fuck he feel like saying. Ebro don't give a fuck. So for Charlemagne, don't gotta take the role he take to, you know, whatever. He could do. Ebro show you that. That's why I fuck with Ebro. He show you that you can have your own opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree, but disagree. Charlemagne is like Kevin Hart, a lot of corporate backing. Ebro is like Dave Chappelle. There's not as much corporate backing in Hot 97. That Charlemagne is iHeart Media. That's a big deal.
Well, I've always liked Ebro and Hot 97 over Charlemagne and Breakfast Club. Yeah. Always like, yeah.
Acting ignorant.
I think Breakfast Club is a better show, but I do prefer Ebro as a personnel.
Yeah.
I think Breakfast Club is more entertaining.
Yeah, they're more entertaining, but like if you want
But
like some really serious
purity of
opinions,
hip-hop, like real conversation.
You go to Ebro. Yeah.
I hate to say it, Peter Rosenberg and Ebro conversations are great.
Yeah, I listen to them every morning. But I listen to all three. I listen to Steve Harvey too. I listen to, I go back and forth to all three. They all got their segments that I fuck with.
All right, man. All right, let's move on to this Diddy shit, bro. This nigga,
Nigga's a noodle.
What's this nigga's name? King Combs. This nigga put out a song.
Now, is that his name is actually King, or is that his stage name?
I think his name is King.
His real name is like Christian.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Christian Combs. Yeah, you're right. Yes.
Well, whatever. This nigga put out a fucking song saying that the feds missed the house, that they got some other shit and they done moved around.
Basically, hey, I'm snitching on us now, Dad. Like
so he starts off by putting a target on his back. By saying that I don't want to hear nobody say no Diddy. And I think that's the worst thing he can do because there's too many trolls out here.
Yeah,
he's gonna be walking up the street, no Diddy. Like that's all he's gonna hear.
There's too many trolls. Like I don't think in the internet age you can escape that. That's done. Once it's in the ether like that. Yeah, once it's in the ether like that, you can't stop people nowadays.
Especially I'm
gonna go on his Twitter page and just at him. No Diddy, no Diddy, no Diddy, no Diddy, no Diddy, no Diddy. I would do that.
Then I really would. Want to say something to you, man.
I mean, Drake can't even stop BBL Drizzy.
That record,
he can't stop that.
That record is amazing.
But yeah, so that was the weirdest shit ever. But go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I feel like he's trying to take on the persona of his dad too much. That he felt the need that he was popping enough to do that. You're not popping. That's why I'm like, he's too inspired by his dad, like sampling his dad music to make songs. It's like you're just trying to be Diddy, and it's like be yourself. So that's why I felt like he felt entitled enough to do something like that, especially against 50 Cent. Like 50 Cent, out of all people on this earth, like 50 Cent, like you couldn't diss like Trevor Jackson or something, like somebody on your level. Like, you sat there and did 50 Cent, and then you called 50 Cent broke.
Superfly, nigga.
Yeah, like, and then you sat there and called 50 Cent broke, and then you snitching on your family. Like, you're just doing too much. Like, you could it wasn't that serious. You could just shut up and sat there.
Yeah. See, now my thing, you bring up an interesting point. You say he doesn't have to take on the image of his dad. He could just be himself. Now, that's interesting. You're growing up in a household with Diddy as your father, who has bred you to be the person you are. Do you know? So it makes you want. Do you even know who you are to be yourself?
But I feel like all his other kids have no personality. He's the only one that adopted that personality. Quincy, you have Quincy. Quincy do his own thing. He do his acting. He do his whole spiel. You would never say
he be on his business. That's because he not really Diddy kid. So he be on his business.
But even the other one, Justin.
I was going to bring up another conspiracy, but we're going to let that go.
But Justin,
when it comes to Quincy,
thing, like I don't see why.
Well, he had football, so he had the ability to do his own.
But that's what I'm saying. He found his own thing to do.
On the other hand, I don't even think he was given a chance.
He probably wasn't.
Christian,
because he looked like his dad and all this
exactly. Stuff. So he looked just like me. He's going to be the carbon copy of me, and I'm going to. And Diddy seems like the egotistical type that will say he looks just like me. I'm going to make it happen for him.
I honestly, I think it was the sometimes it's the factor of the parent when you have kids and your first kid don't want to do what you want him to do, and the second kid not really yours. You take care of him, but he don't want to do that either. And then the third kid, he's more attracted to you. That's not what you wanted, but shit, he looked like me. I'm gonna get him to walk like me, talk like me, act like me. Now he got to defend me, and I don't even want him to because he embarrassing us.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like now you're old enough, but now he like my age now. Like you old enough to find your own personality and do your own thing.
And
like,
now's the time to do that.
Tracks, like
now's the time.
Yeah, now's the time to get out.
Mm-hmm.
Get out,
escape. Nigga.
Yeah.
I need that conspiracy theory.
Cause 50 the last 50 gonna troll you to death. 50 don't even got a rap to win rap
make
battles.
an Instagram post and call it a day and embarrass you.
50 will literally do 20, 30 Instagram posts a day on King Combs and just end him.
Literally. That's it.
Yeah, he needs to leave that man alone. Don't fuck with 50. Like that's one.
Yeah, that's the main person.
That's one of the things. Yeah, you know, in hip hop, leave. 50
I think 50 will respond to Meek before he respond to King Combs.
Didn't he already respond to both of them?
On Instagram. I'm talking about
on Instagram. He just
Oh, you're talking about
rapping.
rap. Oh yeah. Because I think Meek would be, because lyrically, I'm be honest. Lyrically, Meek Mill, he's a battle rapper. Meek would be worthy of a response because I think Meek is of the caliber that would be. He could put out a diss record that's worthy of us. King Combs does not have the lyrical skill to put out a diss record that's gonna make 50 Cent say, "All right, I gotta get in the." There is nothing that King Combs can say in the coolest of ways that's gonna make 50 say.
I'll be right back.
Like there's nothing that King Combs can say that's gonna make 50 go, all right, yo, put up a track. Somebody, like, let's go.
Never.
But Meek, like I said, Meek can't. Meek has the ability to deliver that because that's how he made his career in the beginning. Battle rapping. Saying fierce, scathing shit to some of the hardest motherfuckers, pause, that's gonna punch you in your face if you say it in the wrong timing.
Word.
Yeah.
All right, man. I got one more thing to talk about. Not really hip hop, but it's a trending topic. Y'all got anything else to put on here before we get up out of this piece?
I need the conspiracy theory.
The conspiracy theory. You ain't heard this conspiracy theory that Quincy, because that's Albie Shore and Kim Porter's son. God bless his dad. Basically, when Kim Porter when Kim Porter and Albie Shore broke up, basically Diddy's been holding Quincy ransom his whole life to keep Albie Shore quiet.
That man was
Jaguar. Right?
That's the conspiracy.
Yeah.
He was just a deadbeat dad on drugs.
Conspiracy.
The average Newark story, like he was just a deadbeat dad on drugs. That's what that was. And now he come back in his son life later on. Like, yeah, he even made an Instagram post recently, like, "Oh, son called me, That who else you think do stuff like that? That's when it was just a deadbeat dad situation. That's what I think that was. But,
I love conspiracy theories. Supposedly, Diddy sent messages to Albie saying basically keep your ass away. The story was spun to make him look like a deadbeat. It's interesting. That's all I'm saying. It's interesting. With everything going on with Diddy and how villainous he is, like this nigga Diddy is a real life super villain.
Yeah, but
like he literally sent his
deadbeats though.
Like
most
he literally
singers and stuff was deadbeats.
Yeah, but like think about Diddy. Diddy literally, the feds was coming. Diddy literally flew his plane to another country empty. Just so motherfuckers could watch the plane go to another country.
Just to invade, nigga.
Yeah,
just so he could pop up in Miami on a bicycle like he J. Cole. Like, oh, this nigga's been here the whole time? What the? That's some super villain stuff. It's villainous. Diddy is a villain that I would not put anything past. Given if Diddy wouldn't have settled, I'd give him the benefit of the doubt. But when you settle within 16 hours of the accusation, nigga, you're guilty of everything.
It's crazy.
Everything that was said, you are guilty.
Yeah, some of them fucking stories, man. About the shit that really ring with me is the medical record shit where
how you getting niggas medical records?
Like he hurting Cassie. She going to the hospital and he just grabbing everything. It's like what?
She was never here.
How are they sending you like HIPAA?
They sending shit to him. They're sending it to him. Like, you know how many people got me in charge to send you all of the shit like that? I'm sending it to your address. What the fuck?
Dr. Melly's out.
Yeah. That shit weird, bro.
That's crazy.
Yo, they said Raven Simone looked like Benzino in that interview with her wife.
Yo, her jawline looks strong.
She do.
Strong.
She do.
Word up. Hold on, one more.
Alright.
Your boy 21. He said Metro his brother and Drake his brother.
I ain't mad at him.
What's your favorite line? Great.
Nigga pick a side, he'll get shot in the middle.
But he
21
can't
knows
help, bro. No. He had to do that because Metro is his boy. And Drake is his boy. Like, bro, like, I ain't about like this. If you and JB start fighting, don't be like, yo, Bug, what side you on? Got it.
No, but that's the thing. As a real nigga, I'm gonna ask you to, nigga.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna ask you to. I ain't gonna expect you to.
And like 21 said, them niggas will figure it out.
Yeah, they'll figure that shit out.
Yeah, they figure it
All that
out.
stuff will pass.
Word.
Time.
You said what?
So all that stuff gonna pass with due time. Next year,
Yeah. Like him and Future gonna be good.
They're gonna be
him
good.
and Metro gonna be good.
Yep.
I think Drake and Future will be good before Drake and Metro.
because BBL Drizzy is pretty
that song
pretty
is-
damning, bro.
No, I don't think so. I don't.
That's it. You're not on. You got it. Yo, just Google. To go on like Instagram.
She seen them all.
Do hashtag
bro.
BBL.
Yo, Oscar Myers.
them freestyles
Yo, did y'all
are
see the Oscar Myers
crazy.
one?
Yeah,
Oscar Myers
BBL
got
Glizzy.
BBL Glizzy.
Yes.
Oh, that's amazing. See,
Bro, they got
I don't know. I
I'm
feel
just
like
saying-
it's like you think Diddy a villain, Future is a villain too. I don't think we're gonna make up with him no time.
Future's
soon,
definitely
like,
a villain.
Because Future ain't really do his big one yet, so it's like he not gonna do it, and he not gonna try and at least make up with him until he do his big one. Metro Boomin, that was as far as he was gonna get with that. Was the BBL Drizzy thing. So now they could work on making up after that. Future ain't put out what he has in store yet, so I don't think they're gonna get back together before him and Metro Boomin.
okay.
That's a good
So
point.
you think Future got some laying
some
in
more.
the
They got
Yeah.
some more.
got some more
Yeah, I
laying in the
think
cut.
so. I think he probably has some more, or he just gonna be evil about it. Like I said, he's a villain too. So
Look, if all this
Yeah,
is
Future is villainous in the way that he's just gonna let the shit. Look at him and Russell Wilson still to this day.
bro, if
like-
if all this is over a woman between Future and Drake, bro, Future like JB, I don't want to hear shit about Future, nigga.
I told you that, nigga. I said it's over a girl, nigga.
I don't want to hear shit about
Ain't he a
Future, bro.
Scorpio, nigga. That's some tender ass.
Because he be getting that Russell Wilson.
Tender.
That's some tender
He
ass
be
shit.
every time Russell Wilson do something, he get at him, and then Russell Wilson be like, "All right, bet I'm gonna have another baby with your ex-wife."
Yo, Sierra is dumb thick. I had no idea. I don't know if that's all the babies.
nigga.
I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
wow, she did that one red carpet. I was just like, has that been there the whole time?
That's why Russell keep having kids, nigga.
I was like,
Nigga don't know what to do, nigga. He
Nah,
go
'cause
home.
Future-
He go home after the
talking
off
shit.
season, shoot the club up, and go play football, nigga.
Yep.
Word up. Oh yeah, your boy Young Dro, he a Christian rapper now.
I seen that. That's.
oh, I gotta find it. Yo,
Yeah.
yo, it's funny what came on my plate. Shoulder lean came on my playlist. Yo, that is the when he say drop top leaning and playing in his salamander sandal. I said, yo, that's the coldest. He had the coldest flow back then. But he was Dro was another weird one. He tried because wasn't he trying to dress like Boys to Men in like shorts and sweater vests?
Yeah, he was trying to dress
Like,
like
he
real
was
preppy. He
weird.
was like the preppy.
He was trying to be preppy.
Yeah, he was weird. It's like your bars don't match your look at all. Like, but that salamander sandals, I was like, bro, this is too good. Shoulder lean was a bop.
All right, man.
What we closing out with?
Let's get up out of here on this, man. So on Instagram this week, right? This ain't hip hop, but Instagram this week, there was this thing about this teacher, right? Who got
Hold on.
Wait a minute.
I thought you was gonna end with the pastor.
I ain't see the
Pastor that got the first man.
I seen that. I ain't pay attention to that shit. I ain't pay attention.
Not this show.
I ain't pay attention. But like so this guy, he's a teacher and he's getting his hair taken out by the students. I mean, obviously obviously to me, the worst thing. Well, I don't know about the worst thing, but his biggest mistake is posting the shit. Right? That's just dumb. He shouldn't have never posted the shit.
Yeah.
But do y'all have a problem with that? Like with I guess I don't know how old these girls were taking out his hair in class. Yes, it's probably. I'll start by saying that the biggest at most I see is unprofessional.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm saying inappropriate. And the reason why I'm gonna say that is because kids don't be paying attention to a lot of stuff that adults pay attention to
until we present it to them.
Yeah, until we tell them, hey, that looked crazy. They just be like, I was taking this nigga's hair. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Or I was just playing with this. I was just having fun with my friends. They don't look at it like that all the time. And I'm not saying that it wasn't like that. I kind of give that little thing that I just said space to live, because I know how kids just kind of just, oh yeah, I'm taking out your hair. You need your hair taken out? Bet. I got you. And they just doing it. You know what I'm saying? But what do y'all think about that whole situation?
I feel like the situation, I feel like it is unprofessional. But I mean, it was the last 10 minutes of class. He took his hair out. I heard some people say if their daughters in the class, they would have beat him up if that was their daughter or whatever. I mean, I don't got girls, I got boys, right?
Yeah.
So I can't say how it would be if that was my daughter. But I do know what I call to get him fired, what I put hands on him, nah. Because there's nothing inappropriate going on besides the taking out of the hair. I mean, it's a thin line, bro.
It is.
Honestly, it is. It's a thin line. I mean, should he, have posted it? No. Should he have did it? Maybe not. But should he have been fired? No.
Yeah, I don't think she got fired.
Suspended, maybe. Yeah.
Maybe suspended, but fired. I mean, because as a teacher, it's hard, right? Like you a teacher, you got a contract, bro. Like once you get fired, like that shit is tough to get another gig, bro.
Yeah, and it's hard to gain the relationship with kids, bro. Like when shit like that happen, go look at the grades in the class and shit like that. If he don't got nobody failing or he got whatever, like it depends on what type of teacher he is. If he one of them teachers that don't care, because I had teachers that don't care. I had teachers that literally told me I get paid whether you learn or not, nigga. You know what I mean? Them teachers I ain't fuck with. You know what I mean? But the teachers that actually tried, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers that, you can ask them for anything. So if you take that away from kids that already don't want to be in school, it's kind of hard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know. I seen the nigga King Dirtbag. I watch most of his videos, and he's like, I got 4 daughters, and they would never do no shit like that. And if they did, I'll beat his ass. I'm like, bro, it ain't even that deep, my nigga.
No.
It's one of those. You know what I mean? You talk to your kid, be like, yo, bro, you can't do that shit. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know.
I have a daughter, and I'm same thing. I'm in defense because for me, one of my I don't know if you would call that love language or whatever. I love when like my wife rubs my head. I have no hair. I like when my wife rubs my head. So for me, that's a very intimate thing. Anything that has to do with my head, it's a very intimate thing. In the Black community, hair is a very intimate thing.
Yeah.
That to me is just it's not as candid as some may treat. I think nowadays, but I know my era, I still go. My daughter, she goes to a predominantly white school,
not getting anybody to do your
white neighborhood. Hair. Yeah, like don't let these white girls don't let nobody play in your hair. Your hair is not a toy. Like it's not a thing. It's part of you. So for me, I'm very, very sensitive to messing with hair. Now, this is a Black teacher, Black students, and they also, I look at the video, they look like they're at that age where that's what they want to do. They want to fuck around with people with hair. let me take the braids out. Let me try and put the braids in. They're at that age where this is just what they're trying to do. So I'm very torn in terms of, should the dude have gotten fired? I guess no. Was it highly inappropriate, whether posted or not? Yes. 100%. But I would want to see the dynamic. How did it come about? How do we get to the point where these girls are taking out his hair? Is it him in the battle class struggling while they're doing work and he can't get it? And the chick is like, oh my God, come here, let me do it. To me, that's very different from hey Shakilla, can you help me take my hair out?
Mm-hmm.
You know, between a girl saying, oh my God, you're fucking your hair, you're tangling it up worse than how it was. Just let me do it. The context of how it came about to me makes the difference.
Yeah, if he didn't go you and you
help me take out my hair, you know, because to me, ultimately, no matter what, unfortunately, there is a power dynamic there.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
that's why it's inappropriate.
He's their teacher. I said, so if he, like you said, Book, you and you, can you help me do this? Can I really say, as a young adolescent, male, what can I say no to my teacher who's directing me to do something? I don't know.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Tuff. Go ahead.
Okay. I did have like 4 points. So with that, I feel like one, social media, not everything needs to be on social media. He basically posted that video to prove a point to somebody who commented on a previous video about something like about how he basically just wanted to prove his like connection to his students and stuff. But I just feel like you don't have to record everything. Like when I was in high school, which was not even that long ago, my teachers, he used to be calling us MFers and Bs, but he meant it in more of a like connectivity way because he knew we all gonna curse together. But it was like
so he was speaking your dialect.
Yeah, he didn't record it though. He would never sit there and be like, "Hey, bitches," and then go put it on TikTok or something like that. It was never like that. I feel like people put too much stuff on social media and they leave. And then, you know, it's so many people on social media. You leave everything up for interpretation of the mind. You're not leaving it up to, oh, could you explain to us what this means? They don't care about that. They just know that inappropriate
public opinion.
Yeah, like they not focused too much on the dynamics of it. They just focus on what they see from this one 15-second clip of your TikTok page. And then my second point was, I do feel like, you know, it was inappropriate, but some people tie inappropriate to sexual too much. Like when we call stuff inappropriate, they be like, oh, what type of inappropriate? And then they always assume that it's sexual first. Do I think he think it was sexual? No, I don't think it was like any type of sexual malice behind that or anything like that. I just think that, you know, having grown up with a grandmother as a teacher, she even had her little input on the situation too. She was like, when you become a teacher, you sign papers that you need to have boundaries in between you and your students. And there's one of the main ones is photography nowadays. You should not be recording kids and showing their faces and stuff like that and putting it on them. And now you recording them taking out your hair and playing in your hair and y'all chit-chatting and like we in a salon or something. It's like, obviously they gonna feel some type of way. And you signed those papers from the beginning and you agreed to that. So, you know, you might have been up to be liable to be fired just off of that one thing. So you know what you signed up for. And then I just feel like the third point is teacher boundaries is like, I mean, Pop, would I have done something like that in high school? Like I said, I didn't graduate not too long ago. I probably would have if my teacher asked me to. Like we all, especially if you have a downtime, you're just kicking it, da-da-da-da. But do I feel like a teacher should ask that? No. But there's also a side where, you know, the teacher might have been like, damn, I got a hair appointment after work. And all the girls like, oh, can we help you take out your hair? He probably was just like, yeah. It's 10 minutes left of class. We ain't really doing too much. All y'all could take one braid. I'm gonna be done in 2.5 seconds. But did it need to be recorded? No, I don't think it needed to be recorded. And I did agree with JB's point from my last point is that connections, like people, a lot of teachers want to connect, especially when you're a Black teacher and you have Black students. You want to connect with your students because now you feel like you have an obligation to be a source to these students because, you know, we're used to having white teachers in our schools that you can't truly connect with. They don't even know what area you're from. They don't know none of Newark. Like I grew up with a lot of white teachers. They never even grew up in Newark. They grew up in like South Jersey, New York, Connecticut, places such as that. So it's like when Black people become teachers, they feel obligated to become a mentor, a guider, a third parent sometimes even. Like I even see people, they bring hair stuff to school so they can do little girls' hair that they may see come in with, like, you know, maybe a little messed up now and then, their parents not paying enough attention, bringing clothes and stuff. They want to feel like they have a connection with their students, but sometimes there also has to be a boundary when you do that. Like you could obviously be there emotionally and, you know, mentally and stuff like that, but when it starts to get to the physical part, that's when you start to get a little bit weird.
Yeah, I never forget. I was in elementary school. We had this teacher, and he was like the resource teacher or whatever. He put on like the shows and stuff like that. But everybody, you know, thought he was cool, whatever. He was white, and it was this girl, and she like 2 years older than me, and my mother taught. Yeah, I know my mother taught at the school I went to.
Yeah.
So she had seen the girl like rubbing his stomach. Now that's inappropriate.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
I say
crazy.
that's crazy.
Bananas. That's bananas.
Yeah. So, but the kicker is when she's old enough to whatever, she like 20 now, who she have a kid by when he come home from jail because of the fucking So you do see the situations where, but those are two different. I feel like that was two different things because you got, multiple people, helping you with a thing, not just physical. You understand what I'm saying? That was just physical.
Yeah.
But I do, and Bull, you said, when you don't, these kids don't understand until you present it to them. I feel like that's the world we in. Like our parents, if we didn't need to know it, we didn't know it.
Yeah.
It wasn't force fed to us. Now I feel like they force feeding our kids all this information they don't fucking need to know, like, so they can't be kids.
Yeah, true story. I mean, like, because there's so many. Because like I've seen adults, like if a kid is acting flamboyant, right? Like a child, like 7, 8 years old, like adults are labeling them as homosexual, gay, or whatever, and they're like talking to this child a certain way. You can't do this, you can't do that, and I'm just like take a step back. You don't even know what's going on. Like they don't know what gay is. Probably they're just being themselves. So just relax on that a little bit, because you're gonna put something there that might not have been there in the first place.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you though. It was a point where my son was taking pictures like this with the little. I was like, bro, we don't do that. We don't do that.
So I think one of the biggest issues when it comes to especially stuff like that is the fact that like we're giving kids a lot more information a lot sooner.
Yes,
because as a parent, I feel like sometimes we have to give that information sooner, because I know, that information is literally a keypad away.
They're gonna see it on TikTok anyway.
Yeah, right? So I gotta give. I feel like a lot of times it's like, damn, I don't think this is the time for it. But if they stumble upon it,
I want them to know it from me first.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be too late.
Yeah.
And so it's like sometimes you gotta kind of jump the shark a little bit on some of this stuff. Unfortunately, for that reason, it's like it's a TikTok video away.
I'm sure the parents talk to their young girls about, hey, this is not something that we want you to be doing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I wish dude would have never posted it. You know what I'm saying? If he'd have just kept it to himself and just saying, hey, we had this situation and it's gone, bro. Don't take pictures of it. Just keep it moving, bro. Like live your life off of social media sometimes.
And I mean, he just sitting there looking frumpy. It's not like he honestly, like I said, the visual is everything. If he was sitting there like I'm fucking Prince Hakeem and shit like that, do my hell, but he's just kind of there, just like.
Also,
I can hear the theme song. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I thought also one of the things in there is that he's young. Like, and I think that's one of the biggest things. He's young. He's not an old guy. He's a young, 26-year-old, fresh out of school teacher.
That was one of the points I was trying to remember. The fact that I think culturally, black, white, everyone is getting a 26-year-old back in, my 26 is different from their 26.
Oh yeah, 100%. This is light years.
They're way more relatable to the high school kid than me in high school trying to relate to a 26-year-old. Like, what the fuck are you on? Like, it's a very different, and that range is narrowing. And I have to say, it's because of I don't want to say I blame hip hop, because it's not a blame thing, but hip hop is becoming so mainstream that it's aiding in closing those generational gaps that used to be there. That he may feel a little too comfortable, because it's just they relate on so many levels. They're all listening to Drake.
The same music.
They're all listening. Yeah, I mean, they're all relating to they're all watching the same TikTok videos. You know what I mean? They're all their Instagram feeds look relatively the same.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So then it's a conflation on the teachers from the teachers end just as much as it is on the kids end. Unfortunately, it's just how it goes.
Cool. Anybody else got anything to say before we get
thanks for having this end on such a serious note, Boog.
Yeah.
I did have one last thing to say.
Please.
So I just want to also, like, you know, along with the boundaries thing for the teacher, I feel like sometimes you have to be wary because sometimes teachers do get too comfortable. Like they get too comfortable and they cross boundaries that don't need to be crossed, which is why people need to be a little bit careful because it happened in my high school. This teacher was texting the student, you know, about homework assignments until one day he texted her, "Hey, beautiful." Like, you know, like you have to be careful of stuff like that. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, like with the exchanging of the phone numbers and the, you know, playing in the hair, you know, certain things lead to certain things, and you don't know how he, like, you say that he's sitting there all frumpy and stuff, but you don't know how he was feeling on the inside. You know, I just would like people to be very cautious because, you know, he could be in there like, you know, somebody could be sitting there. That's how school shootings happen. Somebody could be sitting there like this the whole day. You don't think nothing gonna happen with them. Then they over here killing people. So it's just like you don't know what somebody is always thinking on inside. Like their face could be telling a different story and their mind could be telling a different one. So I just feel like sometimes you have to be careful because people can get too comfortable. Because y'all brought up the thing where they're so close.
No.
She froze.
Yeah.
She froze. Oh, we was getting spicy. I was ready.
Oh, yeah, you froze up.
You came back.
Yeah, you back.
You back.
Oh, okay.
Your Wi-Fi took a shit.
Yeah, it sure did. It did it like twice. I'm like, I paid a lot of money for this Wi-Fi. Oh,
conspiracy theory. See, that's the feds.
Yeah,
You was getting too deep.
You hear them ticks? You hear them ticks? They listen.
That's the feds.
I forgot I don't know what I last said.
You said in terms you were getting into the point of because of the age demographic change shifting.
Oh, yeah. So I feel like because you guys brought up the point of them being so close in age, that could make a teacher or just a grown adult more comfortable in any type of way. Like we talked about Drake earlier. Drake probably feels like because all these little people is listening to him, they can relate. So that's why he feels more comfortable to talk to them. He got money. He know what the younger girls like. He know they want Birkin bags. He know they want this. He know they want that. He could relate to all of that. So he knows exactly how to appeal to them. If this 26-year-old teacher can appeal to the 17-year-old in his class, if these people are in high school, then it would be easier to build a connection with them and build an even more personal connection with them. So I feel like a lot of boundaries have to be set. And, you know, I feel like you have to be taught that. Like my mom taught me that from the start. Don't be touching on your teacher. Your teacher is not your mom or your dad. Like, don't be touching on your teacher. And it's like, you know, and you guys brought up another point too, where I feel like it should be coming from the parent. I believe it should be coming from the parent, but you know, it gets touchy when the parent want to teach it how they want to teach it, not how it's supposed to be taught. Mm-hmm. And, you know, if I'm teaching, like, say, the whole transgender thing and stuff like that, I could be teaching them that because they don't want to be taught in schools. But it's like, if I'm teaching them, I could teach them to hate it, not to understand it. If it's taught in schools, they'll just teach them to simply understand it. That's why I'm not truly disagreeing with it being taught in schools because, you know, people are fear what they don't understand. So I just feel like it might be taught. But, you know, back to the point of the teacher and stuff, I feel like parents need to go over that with their kids, but as a grown adult, you should already know the boundary. And like I said, you already done signed contracts stating all of this stuff and everything. You should know that already. You should know not to be doing that.
See, that's interesting. The whole signing of the contract thing. I didn't know that kind of stuff. Actually, like,
yes, they have to sign a whole bunch of
paperwork. To me, that changes the whole dynamic. Like depending on what's in that contract, that just changed everything. Like if you knew. Come on, man.
That's why I said it was dumb for him to even post it. It was like, why would you?
You're not even supposed to do that.
Because real talk, now that I'm thinking about it, I do sign a paper at the start of every school year for my kids.
You're supposed to sign a paper.
If there's photography, you know, are your kids allowed to be in like the newsletter if their faces?
And it has to be an official photographer hired by the school.
Yeah, like I just thought about that.
a teacher on a TikTok page, like, oh, let me record my students. And most teachers that do that on TikTok cover the students' faces so they don't be liable for stuff like that. But he just was like, oh, I'm just going to outright just post them. So that was like the main problem is that
it was
now you can sit here and identify these girls too. Like even one of their parents posted a TikTok video talking about it. It's like now you got drawn too much attention to it. Like why would you sit there and post another TikTok video adding more fire to the fuel? And you know,
they already got fired. Like it's
like
already,
now you over here talking
done.
about it. You're just like making it bigger than what it is. So now she posted on TikTok, and now watch somebody else mama come on.
Somebody
TikTok
else gonna post too.
Yeah,
it just left into a world when you should just never even posted that in the first place.
Yep.
Word up.
Bet. All right, man. That's all we got here, break. Let's get up out of here.
All right, man. Yo, y'all, I love it, man. This is a phenomenal episode, man. Phenomenal. A lot of content, a lot of context. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Y'all know what it is. It's another episode of the I Do It for Hip Hop podcast. If you want to find us any other way than how you're listening right now, you could do that by logging on to Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Listen Notes, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, Spotify, and right here on YouTube. You know what I mean? Y'all see us. You know what I mean? If you want to get in contact with us any other way than how you no, I said that already. If you want to get in contact with us, you can do that by emailing us. I do it for hip hop 1@yahoo.com, or you can hit us up in IG. You know what I mean? We got the messenger at I do it for hip hop _podcast. If y'all got music y'all think we should be listening to, y'all think we should be chopping up on this here show, those are the best ways for y'all to get it to us. But just understand that if we think it's good, we're going to say it's good. If we think it's bad, we're going to say it's bad. If we think it's terrible, trash kabibble, we're going to say that too. Because you have to remember that music is subjective and it is subject to criticism from who? Us, the real people. We are not industry heads. We are not on no labels payroll to get this stuff out here to y'all. We just folk that like to talk music, like to talk black culture, and we were doing it in our free time. So just like the Tuff Prophet said, we said, yo, we're going to put this in visual and audio format and give it to the people so we can relate a little more than folks that's out here tagging and trying to just piggyback off their industry friends. You know what I mean? We are regular people. Well, except for Bug, because this nigga's got money. He's filthy. Bug is filthy rich, like disgustingly rich. Tuff, I didn't tell you about the time this nigga randomly texted me and it was a Bentley at the end of his freaking the Bentley truck. And he's just like, hey man, let's pick this up.
That nigga flew out ice cream from France that came from California.
It was crazy. This nigga does things.
I told you they're gonna say a lot of shit. Most of the shit.
Remember his last crib with the dome?
Yeah.
This nigga Boog built a dome around his last house because he was tired of the leaves falling, and his son wanted to play basketball in 50-degree weather. So he said, oh, well, I'm just going to have a dome put in. Not just put on some sweats. I'm going to build a dome. This book is filthy. And then JB, you know, we're regular, but he is a secret industry insider. Like a week before Future put out his album, JB was like, man, we need an album from Future. All of a sudden now, boom, Future and Metro Boomin, one of the top 5 rap battles of all time, all because of JB calling it out. Because he knew it was coming. He knew.
No, we just got sick of hearing Sexy Red, nigga.
We did.
I love her, but we just got sick of hearing Sexy Red. You fucking Sexy Red too?
Yeah, I do.
Get it, Sexy. I fuck with Sexy Red, yo.
It's just different.
I love her, yo. They know I love Sexy Red. They hate her.
I don't hate her, man. I rock with that. Yo, she do the glasses thing, man. I respect. She got money and ain't getting no contacts. She still be rocking her glasses. I love that because I'm out here. Glasses McGee over here. You know what I mean? But again, just make sure y'all hit us up. Leave likes, 5 stars, reviews. Get at us. We want y'all to get active with us. Get into the conversation. You know what I mean? If you want to follow us, you can do that again by going on to IG at I Do It for Hip Hop _podcast, or going to Facebook, I Do It for Hip Hop podcast. If you want to follow me directly, you can do that by logging onto the Twitters or X at Great Pharaoh, GR8 _PHARAOH. And that's the same thing for Instagram. Bug, man, why don't you tell them where they can find you?
Yo, you can find me on Instagram at Mr. Can I Live 1. That's MrCanilive 1 on Instagram.
All right, that's what's up. Man. Yo, JB, why don't you tell them where they can find you?
You can find me on IG, Mac Bailey, MacBailey. All
right, dope. Tuff Prophet. The podcast is coming. if you want to tell the people where they can find you before the podcast even comes out, you let them know right now. This is your time.
I don't really do the socials, so you know.
You're gonna have to.
You gotta get active.
So, okay, so you can find me on Instagram at AAAA.
What?
Underscore.
Yeah, we're gonna edit that out because that's your real name. We're gonna edit that.
Oh yeah! Oh my God, I forgot. Yes, that's why I said. That's why I tried to say no.
Create an alternate personality. I'll fix that in editing. Don't worry, I got you.
Just leave the no socials part in there.
There you go. Yeah. Again, this is another episode. I do it for Hip Hop Podcast. Y'all know what it is. Hashtag the sound of now 2024. I am Great Pharaoh and I do it for hip hop.
Yo, I'm Boog and I do it for hip hop.
Yo, I'm JB and I do it for hip hop.
Profit.
Okay, I'm gonna go by Tuff. Okay, I'm Tuff and I do it for hip hop.
You go.
Them socials are coming though, right? Them socials are coming. A different name though. A different name.
Yeah, like I told you, Bug, we gotta go by Bug because he's got corporate sponsorships. He's got corporate money out there. We can't mess up his billions because he's filthy.
Right here.
Disgusting. How this nigga only has the white background because he doesn't want us to see that this nigga has like a marble bookshelf. I seen inside his house. He has a marble book, not a wood or oak or anything. No, marble.